Fierce though, opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there. And now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Naruto though, so 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his able Comfort teammate Frost to come in for the double kill. And potentially the triple, yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the absolute end of the final tournament, final match. This is the do or die. This is the day we're going to find out who will be first place and second place here in the final tournament. Overall, for Circuit Season 4 European Division, I am Master 15, and this is Twist over here. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing really well, Master. Glad to be back here. This, as you said, is the finals. This is the final day. This is the final best of 5. So many, hopefully 5 great games ahead of us. 3 at least, because, you know, in the best of 5, you have to win at least 3. But before we get into all of that good stuff in the actual matches, once again, for the people just tuning in, maybe finding out about, hey, there's actually a Critical Ops competitive scene. Well, how does it work? I'll explain to you. So basically, there's 2 tournaments, main tournament number 1 and main tournament number 2. In both these tournaments, teams compete for points, and teams can repeatedly compete in both main tournament number 1 and number 2. The point is to get as many points as possible. Now, as you can see, 64 teams can sign up, top 16 advance, to kind of being able to perhaps get on the stream, and then based off of the points they get in these tournaments, main tournament number 1, number 2, the more you win, the more points you get. The top 4 teams with the most points advance to the finals. Now the finals is what we're actually watching all throughout this weekend. It started on Friday with semi-finals, I believe, and now we are finally gotten to the finals. And here is the bracket for the people who maybe missed these games. We can see on Friday we saw Team Elevate versus G9 and INVICTUS versus S2. Out of those 2 games, we then figured out which team is going to make it to the consolidation round and which one is just going to immediately move up to the semis here. And yesterday we saw many games. Actually, it was the longest day by far. We saw G9 losing to S2 Gaming. They did put in good efforts. You know, they lost both games 9-13, so G9 definitely props to them, but unfortunately not making it to the grand finals here. S2, however, reigned victorious over G9 and moved up to playing INVICTUS, but INVICTUS was good. They were just better. They won S2. The first game was close, the second one on Legacy. We saw some interesting stuff going on, and INVICTUS just completely ran over S2. 13-4, I believe, was the scoreline. And now INVICTUS has moved up to the finals to meet Team Elevate. Now, Team Elevate, still undefeated. We can see if we look at the scoreboard of the 2 main tournaments so far. Team Elevate was also topping the charts there, 20 points to their name with 84 round difference. That means that they, on average, not even on average, they just won 84 more rounds than the other teams they played against. So that's pretty crazy stat there, right there. I mean, S2, they even had bigger round difference, but unfortunately, only 10 points to their name. But they did make it to the finals, so huge congratulations to them, at least the final tournament, you know. And we can also see INVICTUS and G9 were on the scoreboard. Rain, 1 point close to making the finals. Unfortunately, they didn't. And then, you know, the rest of the teams, Endurance, Aura, Poland Nobility, is that the correct team? Team Vintage, Team Tuho, and also Ascent were contenders for that final spot. But, you know, better luck next time. This is pretty much what it all comes down to. Now, let's actually go on for the prizes. Now, this is what the teams will be fighting for today. The first and the second prize for the final tournament. Now, Master, take it away.
Absolutely. So, we've already figured out who's going to have 3rd and 4th place. So, second place, one of these 2 teams will be walking away with $800, 4,000 credits, 15 event and premium. Now, whoever is the best of this best of 5 will walk away with that $2,000, 5,000 credits, 20 event and premium cases, and that super rare ultimate unique circuit season 4 skin. The skin will be one of the rarest skins put into the public's hands. When I say the public's hands, only the team that wins. That's the only players that are going to be able to get it. You know, so if you see this, yet again, it will be one of the rarest skins. You know, we have the other past circuit skins. This will be now added to the roster. This beautiful purple shimmery circuit skin. If you see this, know you are in the presence of a champion. And hopefully you are on their team, because it probably won't be such a good time if you're not.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, this skin looks very, very nice. But we've pretty much seen this skin many times. I feel like many people are actually wanting to get it. And the good thing is, maybe not this season, but the next season, anyone can sign up for Circuit. So, pay attention to that season. Circuit Season 5 will come soon. So whenever that starts, remember to sign up with your team to perhaps fight for next season's champion skin. Other than that, let's actually slowly move towards the first match. Game of the day. The matchup today is going to be only one, the best of 5 between Elevate versus Invictus, as we can see right here. But yeah, we're gonna see the map videos. We're gonna talk a little bit about the predictions, the usual stuff. Personally, I think that Elevate have a bit of a bigger chance. I mean, if we just look at the kind of the stats here, we were actually able to find out that the roles that both these teams play now. It looks like for the side of Elevate, Star is really the star of this roster. But even though Noxic is the kind of top-rated player, apparently Star is the entry fragger. He's also the ratio player, so the sniper, and he is also the in-game leader. So this man is literally taking on 3 roles at the same time, meanwhile top fragging in most games. Then Noxic plays as the lurker, at least most of the time, and turns out everyone else on the team just plays as support, meaning that when Star entries, they come in as the second, third player and try to refrag in case Star goes down. And that is pretty much how the roles work for the side of Elevate. Now, if we look at it on the other side, we have Invictus, of course, and they have been really, really good throughout these whole finals. The thing is, like Invictus, this is the first time we see them in Circuit. Okay, fair enough. It's players that have been playing for a long while, but as a team, just with the team name Invictus, this is the first time that we see them in Circuit, and they've already made it to the finals. So Invictus, even if they'll lose today's game, I'd say that they've made a really, really, really solid effort. Now, obviously, they will try their best to win the game. And if we look at the roles that Invictus are playing, we can see that Pre, who was doing really well yesterday, is actually the in-game leader. He was, in fact, the one who made the crazy strata on Legacy, where you just throw the smokes, plant the bomb, while not even taking the site. So Pre is the in-game leader, then Titas is the ratio/sniper player. We have Rice as the entry fragger, and then Banes and Jeppa are both lurkers and supporters. It really depends on the map and kind of how they decide to divide the roles in that particular match. Anyways, let's move on to the map videos. I mean, it's not really about which maps you ban. I'd say it's more about which maps you pick first, because you should definitely pick your strongest maps first, I feel like, because that way you can kind of secure an early lead rather than trying to come back later on. We can see Village just getting no love, is same as Raid. We pretty much never see these maps. We even I think we've seen Village more than Raid. I mean, that's 1-0, right, in the Circuit Season 4 finals. Also, Soar and Canals getting a ban, so yep, none of the kind of new age maps getting any love here. Canals, though, that's an interesting ban, but I mean, it's a fair enough ban from Invictus. They definitely do not want to battle Elevate on Elevate's pretty much home turf. And we're going to see Port as the first map, so finally, Master, the map that you love is going to be in the map pool. In fact, as the first map.
They love me. I like it. And then we get to see that good old Legacy again, so maybe Invictus can do it again like they did against S2, maybe. And then looks like we're going to finish up here. We got Plaza for our third. That could be, depending on how these matches goes, that could be the decider. But if not, then we could go down to Bureau and Grounded if needed. Because obviously, being a best of 3, if someone just wipes the floor in 3-0s, Plaza may be it, maybe Bureau, maybe Grounded. But overall, that is the main picks for the day, is Port, Legacy, Plaza, Bureau, and Grounded.
Yeah, I mean, it seems really fun. Grounded as a decider. I mean, we touched a little bit on this yesterday, that Grounded is actually... one of the best, in my opinion, if not the best maps for competitive play. There's just so many variables, so many ways how you can approach the map and gameplay and strats on the map. So I'm actually really happy to see Grounded as the decider if we do get to that Grounded. But also Bureau and Plaza are good maps for that final game in case one of these teams take it quicker than in 5 maps. But before we actually get into the game, one last final thing is the Zuvvii clip contest. You wanna tell them about a chance to win free money?
Yes, I mean, we've had this running this entire time through Circuit, and unfortunately here at the final tournament, it is coming to a close, but there is still cash to be grabbed. If you guys are playing, if you guys have played at any point during Circuit, guys, make sure you have your clips uploaded onto the Zuvvii app, which you can get through the Apple Store, the Google Store. You can either download it through the short link URL that's on screen now, or if you want to get fancy with it, you could use the QR code that's on screen as well. If you guys have your Circuit clips you've been playing, you can do an upload there. Critical Ops Circuit as your hashtag. For you guys watching, hanging out, you guys can also upload your best clips, casual, ranked, whatever you want to do. You guys can upload those gameplay clips and show off your skill and with the hashtag Critical Ops Casual for a chance to win a crispy $100 bill. And remember, guys, get that downloaded, get those uploaded. The clip contest will be ending soon since we are here at the end of Circuit. So, maybe while you're watching, you grab your other device, you get the Zuvvii downloaded, and, start doing the uploading. Because, again, they do watch them. They do check them out. We have had other winners already. So get your clips in, get them uploaded, and be a part of the fun and get some extra cash in your pocket.
Yeah, sure. It's a really good chance once again to just take a free opportunity to making some cash. And there's also giveaways going on in the chat, I believe. Look out for Nightbot. He has a little kind of wrench next to his name, so perhaps there's a fake Nightbot. Don't get it confused. Look for the one with that looks like a bot. And yeah, click the link. You can partake in a Gleam giveaway there as well. But I think it's time that we talk about the upcoming matches now. It's going to be a long match, a best of 5. This is the first time that we see best of 5 in the Season 4. And I mean, it's the only time that you really need it to really decide which team is the best. I feel like a long run of 5 maps in which one team has to win 3 of them is definitely the best way how to figure it out. And I kind of want to talk about your predictions, Master, because personally, again, I feel like Elevate are just kind of the favorites here, just based off of what we've seen, them going undefeated and just, how well they play. But I do think that INVICTUS have kind of a bigger chance than I thought, at least when the finals started, because what we saw yesterday from them, they were really ahead of S2, right? They're not really at that level of S2 or G9, or the 2 teams that also made it to the finals. I'd say they're above that level, at least from what we saw in the performance. So I feel like INVICTUS, they have definitely surprised me throughout the series, throughout the finals here, and I believe that they even have what's in them to take the finals. I don't think we're going to see a 3-0 upset from either of these teams. I don't think Elevate's going to take it or 3 or INVICTUS is going to take it in 3. But I do think that both teams will get at least 1 map, hopefully 2, and we get to that final decider on Grounded. But yeah, I definitely do think that we're preparing for at least 4, if not 5 games today. What about you?
Yeah, I do agree. If I had to, put a pin on it as far as making predictions, I think Port. Obviously, we haven't seen anything from INVICTUS on Port, but just based off information we've had and what we've seen, I think Elevate may be able to take Port. We swap over to Legacy. If INVICTUS can do the same thing like they did yesterday, I think they could take Legacy. Plaza's going to be up in the air. It could go either way, considering just depends who can lock down the middle and keep the other team back. It's really what that's going to come down to. And then where we get to Bureau, I think that could go either way yet again. And I just looking at straight, between the teams and what we've seen in the match we have selected, I definitely think there's a good option and a good way to at least get to Bureau, and if not all the way to Grounded, to really show off which side can take it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the best way how to figure it out is start to actually watch the gameplay, and this is where it all starts, guys. The best of 5 starts with a knife round on Port, the first map, and there you go, INVICTUS. Yeah, they have practiced their knife round strats, just completely eliminating Elevate. So INVICTUS, they will be able to pick the starting side here. Now, personally, I think Port is a little bit breach-sided. It's really a map where really there's many ways how you can approach it. It's not like a standard, like, you know, like let's say Bureau. Bureau, it's like you throw 1-2 smokes and push, and hopefully you have better aim and you win. Port is a map where utility usage, strats, and all of that is really, really important. So it really depends on how, you know, both these teams approach it. But in my opinion, it is still a bit more breach-sided, just because rotating from one side to another on that coalition side is really not easy. Like, when you're on the coalition side, right, and you're, let's say, on the A side of things, the really only way how you can rotate is back to B, is kind of go all the way to Forklift, then go back to CT, and then try to get on B, but you have to go maze, and people can wallbang maze. Like, it's so hard, and it takes so long to rotate from one side to another. And normally, it's a sign like the longer and the harder it is to rotate from one side to the other one as a coalition player, the more it is a breach-sided map, because breach is just able to push one side, and there's not enough time for coalition players to arrive for support. So I do believe it's a bit breach-sided. Perhaps a 7-5 scoreline on the Switch would be, you know, equal. But other than that, I feel like you can really approach this map in many ways. There's also many ways on the coalition side you can kind of play. You can play 3A, 1B. Aggressive for info. You can play stack 2B or even stack 3 mid and just try to take that mid control. But yeah, that's another thing that you mentioned. Mid control is really, really important on Port, and seems like, well, Elevate know it, because they're all going for that mid push. And look at this, Invictus trying to fake mid, gonna go to that B-long area, but they can't wait here, because Elevate, they're very, very aware of what is happening. They're expecting the strat, so they're spotting nobody mid, a Star is spotting no B-long, so logically the only place where they could be is that B side of things. Oh, and this is gonna be a clash here. Everyone just pushing up Jepa, the first opener of the best of 5. Excelments and Wives, quick on refrag though. And Titas comes in with another one. Noxic as well. Oh my god, kills going both directions. Player so low. Noxic does reign superior over 2, but is he able to find Banes? Banes, let's see what he's able to do. This 1v2 clutch. If he's able to connect on Noxic, ooh, he almost does. That is so close. If he's able to do that, he will for sure be able to clutch a 1v1. I do believe that. Even though it's against Star, I kind of think that Banes might be a little bit better position here, but oh, look at this. They're not aware. What is happening? They're just not aware. Oh no, Banes. Nah, that was perfect timing for him, but unfortunately he was not aware of the possibilities there as well. And Star finally ends the round with a clean headshot on the head of Banes. Elevate 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, they executed that beautifully. They were able to hold everything back, and ultimately, it just, you know, the shots just didn't connect. I mean, at this point, I mean, I think it's interesting. Actually, look, Star hasn't actually decided to just actually stay with the deagle. I mean, if you're gonna be the sniper, I mean, might as well use that. But oh no, Wives in a bad spot. Jepa getting a nice double. Noxic and Wives going down, and so that's gonna at least give them 2 extra weapons in the hands, including an M4. So that's gonna be super nice for them to be able to have, even though they're all super low though. So good. The good news is there's no grenades to worry about, at least this early on. So. Because at this point, this would be really bad for him.
I mean, this is a victory for Invictus either way. Like, they've planted on Nico round, and sure, Elevate might be able to retake it. It's still 3v4, but I mean, they have the better weaponry here. But it's still, oh my god, Titas, he gets a double. So now it's all down to Jepa, the man who opened it all. He got a double P250 headshot, I believe, or just double frag with the P250. Now the final kill, and Jepa comes in right where you need him. The support player, this is exactly what support is all about. You know, staying alive and being able to capitalize on other people's mistakes. Great plays by Jepa, and Invictus in general. I have no idea how they turn it around, but yeah. Somehow those armored pistols and one SA-58 on Titas make it work. And the first one on the board for Invictus. This is already going back and forth, man.
Yeah, and I mean... With my kind of early predictions as far as potentially Elevate taking this one, you know, it's only because we ain't really seen Invictus do this. But, I mean, at this point, they're doing pretty good. I mean, right, look, double headshot already within 20 seconds of the game starting. Okay, make that 3. Okay, so he's got 3 within the first 30 seconds. And then Titas picking up Excelments, Aruka last alive. Super, super low. Not a whole lot can be done. I think he's just trying to do extra damage, but Banes is going to go ahead and clean that up and put 2 on the board for them to push him forward.
Yeah, Invictus looking really good right now. Did you remember, did Invictus pick this map or Elevate?
This was, I believe, this was Invictus. No, this was Elevate's pick.
Okay, well, then they're looking even better here. Also,
yeah,
nice.
The one right before this one, they banned Canals, and this was Port. So yeah, this is Elevate's pick.
Okay, well, Invictus, please keep surprising me. This is great fun to watch. Seems like they already have 2 on the board and definitely looking for the third one here. Pre does get naded to half HP there, but Invictus, they're taking this round slowly. They're changing up their approach, and Pre is going to go for that peek, but a flash. Oh my god, Pre, how do you do that? Gets a double star though with the nice refrag with the nade there, and we can see some utility being used coming in, but so far only one nade frag, and Star does exactly what he does best. Gets one with the ratio, changes his position. So Titas, look at this. Like Titas is hard scoping that angle, right? So what Star has to do is rotate and choose another position to watch, because if he's just gonna repeat that with a sniper, I mean Titas is gonna take him down. So good plays by Star right here. That's exactly what you should do, playing with that ratio. And it seems like Invictus, they are looking towards that A side of things though. They understand that mid is Star, and Star has been really, really good throughout the series. So they don't really want to push, where Star is, if it's not the only option. And yeah, seems like they will go for that A-side push. But look at Star, man. He is pushing up with the ratio. He's so aggressive with it, but it's calculated aggression, right? T-Dos, oh my god. How does he hit that? The site is now open for business. Haruka goes down, and now Exolman's coming in. And even though Star had a nice backstab, it doesn't really give him much, since all 3 players are already on site.
Yeah, him having to come all the way around. Now he's got to get into the site. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, not impossible, but honestly, if you look where their placements are, I mean, they are out of all visual confirmations, like, from just about everywhere. I mean, let's see, T-Toss may be the only one that might be visual if you go up top on the crates, but other than that, looks like everybody's not. It looks like they're just going to try and get on the exit, but they're not even going any direction close to them. And they're going to go out the back and hang out, in their spawn. So that's going to be a third one on the board for Invictus. They got the bomb plant, no engagements, and they got the actual explosion. I mean, don't be wrong, it definitely was a lot better for them to especially for Star, to save the U ratio. So it makes more sense. Just let them have it. Don't try to even do a 2v3 with the U ratio.
Yeah, I mean, Breach said it or not, the Invictus are looking really, really strong right now. They have definitely practiced their strats. We can see every single round they're taking a different approach. Last time it was taking mid control. This time, they might be aware that Elevate is eco, and they're just waiting for them to peak. You don't really want to push up players that are eco. Sometimes doesn't work out, and I mean, it doesn't work out indeed. Exalman's able to get one with that hero AUG on him, and whoa, what is this spot? Rice, he might actually spot someone with Banes. Is aware, does not hit the shot, the player movement is just too quick there, and seems like Invictus will go for that B-side push, but the problem is that Elevate, even though they were eco, they have retrieved 2 weapons here, so that makes it all the harder for Invictus to actually take this round. It's really weird how it works out, right? Like, it seems like the best strategy for Invictus would just be go eco, because that's how they won rounds. So, yeah, they're trying to push towards that belong side of things, but it is smoked off, and Star is there, ready to take action with the ratio. This seems like a pretty hard round for Invictus to take. Oh my god, look at that positioning. Star, that's a one-way smoke. Like, there is no way that someone is checking that. Oh, but Banes is close, so he might get spotted. Star trying to go for picks. He's just shooting blanks through the smoke, not finding anyone yet. So
close though, so close. But unlike us having the magic abilities to see through them, since he does not, good effort for it. But look at that, just within 3 kills, couple seconds, clean it up. Elevate getting the second one, closing that gap. They don't want that gap to get too far. And honestly, depending on what Elevate has up their sleeves, if they can continue to hold it and maybe get it to maybe 6-6, maybe 5-7, we know that Elevate has aggression and they can push really, really fast. So when we go for the swap, I'll be curious to see what Invictus has, because I mean they're doing a great job blasting through their defenses, but let's see what they can actually do when Elevate's coming at them full force. Right now, Nox getting 1, make that 2, almost 3. Wife's coming in to clean that up, getting him a nice clean triple to get that round up to a tie to the 3-3.
Yeah, great retakes there by Elevate. I mean, they do it perfectly. They throw in flashes and push all at the same time, so Invictus just gets overwhelmed. So many angles to hold when there's 3 entrances, really 4 to the A site. And if everyone is pushing from, a different direction on the A side, trying to retake, it's really hard to do anything. So Good plays by Elevate there, even though Invictus are able to take the side, they're not able to take the round. And it seems like Exalments will just try to go for a pre-nade towards mid, but Invictus, they're grouping up towards A long. Oh, if Star peeks this, he might be able to get a double. Nobody's watching this and he's hearing info. Yes, he's gonna go for the peek, but now sides are turned and he does get one. Yeah, Star is really good at this. Just taking quick jiggle peeks, taking one down, refrag, you know, just retreating back, and now looking for another one. Oh, he's playing around with the smoke. This is something you can do after the new update. Just play around the smokes. Look at this Star. He just, nobody is expecting him. Star, once again, 7 kills to his name. That is a really good performance from him in the finals. He's just extending to do what he did in all the previous games of the finals, just completely destroying the opponents. So yeah, Elevate making a healthy and good comeback here. 4 on the board, you know, 3 in a row so far. And they're definitely looking for more. Let's see what Invictus have prepared for this round. Seems like 4 Deagles and a P250, some utility, so hopefully that does come into play, make it a bit easier. But I mean, if Wive just throws one to your face and Baines goes down, it's, yeah, okay. Alright, on to the next one.
Yep, it just took about, about 10 seconds, call it good. And, I mean, don't be wrong, there was at least one death that, they were able to get 1 kill on it. But, Elevate taking a swift lead, now 2 rounds ahead. Didn't think that was going to be a turnaround that quick, but apparently it was. Elevate just kind of had to get warmed up, get the field, get the trigger warmed up, and get it ready to go. And the Star not making a whole lot of contact, still picks off Titas, which is nice. But Rice coming through, able to at least pick off 1. Noxic trying to use smoke to his advantage. He's at least gonna get 2. But popping around, is he going to get the 3rd? No, but Wives is there to at least help out for 1. And Baines is going to have to contend with Wives and Aruka. Flash comes out, but that doesn't matter. Wives pushes really quickly, gets the kill before even getting flashed.
Yeah, Elevate, they're just quickly racking up these rounds. I mean, 5 unanswered now in Invictus. Even though they're able to buy this round, if they lose it, pretty much have to go eco next one. So even though they had a great start, it seems like Elevate have really found their flow in this game. And Invictus, I mean, it is a bit breach-sided, as I said, but still, if they get like 5 rounds, it should be fine, right? Like, it kind of depends on what you have on the coalition side as well. But yeah, Noxy, this just playing so aggressively. Jepa, though, able to refrag, and Rice with another one. Okay, this is Noper. This is where they can actually do something. 3 players are on A side, so I mean, if the in-game leader, which is Pre, makes the call to, hey guys, just go B, it is open for business. There's literally nobody guarding it. So Invictus, they can make a huge mistake attacking the A side here. Oh my god, Star, once again, he's so aggressive with it. Again, just peeks, gets a frag, doesn't get refragged, and retreats, and now he's gonna look for another position. Probably gonna go mid and check what's happening right there, because that's quite logical. And I mean, that's why Star is so hard to battle. Like, look at this. Can we spectate Star real quick? Like, he was long, right? He took a pick long, and now he's already mid. And so players are really not expecting him to be there so quick. And that's kind of one of the reasons why he gets so many frags, is because he's everywhere all the time, right? He's very, very good at changing his position when he gets a frag, and really good at just doing what he needs to get kills. And Bane's actually able to get a refrag on Solomon. So now the A site is going to be open for business now, 1v1. Even though Star's positioning was good towards that mid area, Invictus did decide to just hit triple A site. So yeah, it is what it is. He's going to try to retake. He is on full HP, while Jepa is on not full HP. And there you go, Jepa. Great plays by him so far. I mean, he has single-handedly won 2 rounds for Invictus, right? He got that in the eco, he got a double, and then he secured the round by winning a 1v1. And once again, Jepa is able to get a 1v1, or actually a 1v2 clutch. So, yep, really, really good stuff coming in from Jepa right now. And Invictus getting to 4 rounds. If they're able to take 1 more, this is definitely not looking bad for them, especially on Elevate's map pick. Like, they are putting up a good fight on a map that Elevate are kind of supposed to win, or at least it's kind of more favorite to win. Oh my god, Noxic, the nades, and almost Titas. Oh my god, triple nades. Okay, that's interesting. Utility usage has definitely improved, and the flash, it takes so long, man. Whenever I play Seops, it's like, damn man, like the flash takes like 10 seconds. What am I supposed to do? And that's a question that Wives is asking, because he just gets immediately taken down. And now a 2v3 situation. Jepa, Baines, and Rice. Oh, but Texolmans, he goes for the aggressive peek, and now Rice, his position is probably known. So even though he has half HP. Oh, and the B side actually open. He will be able to get the plant, most likely, unless he goes for a fake, but after that, could be pretty hard to secure the 1v2.
Bomb has been planted.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult for him. He again gets the goodies. He is now able to at least get the money. It looks like there's going to be a nice community meet here, and that's going to be Solomon's taking that from Rice. And going to go ahead and I guess he's just picking out what he wants. You know, which weapon do I want? This one? Do I want that one? It's fine. I'll go defuse the bomb. It's fine.
Yep, I mean, sometimes you have to do that, especially sometimes your teammate is trying to retrieve a weapon, so you don't really want to defuse immediately because the round will end and there won't be ability to, let's say, pick up a weapon that has been dropped far away. So perhaps some of that action going on, but Exolman's really great plays there, right? Like, he didn't push up. He kind of expected that the one-player Jeppa will try to take 1v1 duels and try to peek and be aggressive. And I mean, that's exactly what happened. Jeppa just walked into Exolman's crosshair. Good holds by him. So Elevate securing the 7th one on the board. Looking for the 8th. And I mean, Invictus, they have a full buy except for the nades. So they should be able to do something here. But yeah, unfortunately, no grenades. Only smoke. So that kind of puts a little dent in their chances to win this round, perhaps. But Invictus, they're playing a really good breach side though, like I like it. Even though they haven't gotten the most rounds, it's still good. It seems like every single round they're doing something else, something different, trying to see what works, what doesn't, and well, so far it has worked somewhat decently, but with Titas going down, the chances of Invictus taking this round get even slimmer. Star gets another one. Yeah, he's been playing great. 11 kills already, his name. Same with Noxic. Those are really the two players that I've seen at least the most on the screen, getting the frags. And now Rice looking for frags, looking for action. Seems like he just gets a freebie. Wives. Jeppa is just not aware of that positioning at all. And now, I mean, still a doable, still a 2v3 situation here. And once again, like, it's weird. Seems like the A side is open, but oh no, Invictus, don't make this mistake. Don't go for B. There's 3 players towards B. They're just gonna push me to Ruka, trying to jiggle it, trying to spot, get any info that she can. Fine if she doesn't get a kill. She just needs info here. Nope,
Yeah,
there you
like
go.
Rice is, able to at least pick up one. Ruka now has the info. It's a 2v, 1v2. Pretty able to take out a Ruka. And a Solomons is having some issues. Hopefully he can.
Oh, he has big issue.
Geez, yeah. Look at, oh my goodness, 2,600 ping. Yeah, I would definitely say there's some connection issues going on there. And hopefully he can get the connection reset. Maybe get it, a nice little refresh on it and get back into the groove. Because that is not something you want to play on.
Nope, hopefully that does get fixed. Perhaps a tactical, not a tactical, but a technical pause will get called. Oh, and what? What is that? Okay, that's how it ends. But yeah, I mean, Elevate not able to secure the 8th, but Invictus still doing a pretty decent job. You know, they're up to 5, and with a good pistol round, perhaps they will be able to take even more rounds. Looks like Exolmans is still AFK. We can see he's levitating towards that spawn area, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Apparently, no technical timeout called, so a 4v5 round is unfolding right here. Exolman's just watching. Perhaps someone is peeking from there. I don't really think so, but anything could happen. And seems like all deagles. That's pretty weird to see on the breach side. Like, well, maybe it could work out, but I kind of feel like, especially on a kind of close range, many angles to watch close quarters map like Port is, a P250 would probably be a bit more handy in a lot of, like in this situation, right? Like a P250 is just, you can spray them down quicker, especially if 2 players peek at the same time, because, this happens. Star takes one down, no more live, and Star, how is he able to do that? Just gets a wall bang through the maze. Alright, Star, alright, keep on coming. He definitely has surprised us so far, so why wouldn't he keep doing that, right? Titas, though, trying to find any openers that he can, but seems like that won't happen. Noxic able to take down the final 2. Wives, in fact, taking down Jeppa, and Exolmans is back, so Elevate taking the 8th one here. This was quite an important round for Invictus to win, because now Elevate most likely able to take the 9th one as well, just because the money situation on Invictus, well, they gotta go save, right? And I mean, that's only 4 rounds away from the first map victory.
Yeah, definitely. So that's gonna definitely gonna help out, but looks like yep, no more levitation anymore, so that's great. He is back and ready to go. Again, hopefully that internet reset was in place, because whew, that's I'm surprised he was actually able to still stay in the server with that high of a ping.
Yeah, that's really something to see. 2000 ping doesn't really happen every day, does it? And yeah, I mean, Invictus, they are. I don't know what's worse, having 2000 ping or having only a P250 to your name, because both are really, really hard to do anything with. Invictus just went for the A-side stack, hoping, praying that if Team Elevate pushes, perhaps, you know, 3 of the players can take down 1, just spamming with the P250s. But Elevate, I don't know if luck, chance, or just very good IGLing, but just going for the A side of things, so that is completely, sorry, for the B side of things, that's completely open to Star. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the ace, isn't he? He's, okay, yep, Jeppa just giving the ace to Star, Star just eco frags, he's an eco fragger, guys, that's the only reason why he gets on the scoreboard. No, I'm kidding, that was a nice ace, even though that was an eco round.
Yeah, no, that was, regardless of the ace, wherever you get it, it's still an ace. Because, I mean, honestly, with 5 pistols pointed at you at any given time, you can still go down regardless. So, an ace is an ace. So, it's definitely something to at least note on his record at least. But now we're back to the full regular buys, at least for the most part. I mean, they don't. Invictus doesn't really have much equipment really to use, but overall, they've at least got the weapons they would like to use and can definitely still deal some damage. All they got to do is have a well-placed crosshair, and it can be done. But it looks like B may be the place to go yet again. Although, straight off, Bane's targeting 1 each. Wyatt's picking up another one. And everybody's now rotating around. T-Toss was flying the direction, but decided to not. Are they going for the long way, or are they gonna hold it?
I feel like this is just going to be a save call, right? Like 3v4, both of the sites on port are hard to retake. And even though Jeppa is able to find this one, it's like, yeah, well, there's just not enough time, right? Like, it's way better of a decision to just save the weapons, even though it's a painful one, even though Invictus definitely do not want to make the save call here. It's like the best they can do, but Star, he's so crazy. Oh no, there's no way. There is no way, Star. He should have gotten that duel any day, but look at how confident he is.
Run.
He just keeps on pushing with the deagle. Star, he is up to 21 frags in 15 rounds. 3.5 KD, that is absolutely insane, even though he goes down. Only 3 KD to Star's name now. Man, look at this, it's crazy. It's crazy how Star's, like, he has more kills than both top fraggers on the side of Invictus. So yeah, once again, I have no idea what he has eaten, or I have no idea how he's preparing. I have no idea what he's doing, but somehow he's just making it work every single game. It seems like he's towards the top of the scoreboard, you know, almost always top fragging, doing insane plays, and definitely one of the main driving factors for Team Elevate's success in these finals so far. And yeah, they just actually, like, Solomon does come in with a double there, but it's a 2v3 situation. They could go for it. I mean, they are on side, and it seems like Exolomans will take the aggressive peek. Oh my god, Rice. Nice wallbang there. Takes down Exolomans finally. So now 1v3, and Ruka is alive. Haven't really seen that much, at least in this game, from her, but we definitely know that she is capable of clutching it out. Oh, and the sound signal is given. They know how somehow the wallbang comes in. Aruka expects the player to be really close, because she does not expect that to be a wallbang, because it's kind of hard to hit. So yeah, I have no idea how that bullet actually connected there, but it seems like she will go back for the engagements with Elevate. Oh, they're so ready for this. They're literally on all sides everywhere. Whatever Aruka peaks, it's, I wanted to say over, but with Rice going down,
Wow.
40 seconds remaining on the clock, I mean, there is room to work with it, but yeah, one more frag would be crucial here.
Yeah, all they need is the one more. Ruka slowly move forward, 30 seconds left. Baines is going to get the quick tap on the head. Again, that crosshair placement was absolutely perfect. Scooted right into the line of sight, right between the eyes.
Yep, great stuff coming in from Baines. Just holding the angle, just the most basic stuff, but you have to do it good. You have to do it right to actually win rounds, and that's exactly what Baines does, taking down the last player there. Clutch denied, and that is 10 rounds on the board for Team Elevate. So even though Invictus are able to pull one back, Elevate are still looking really strong. But there we go, Pre getting one. Nick Solomons trying to look for another one since he already got a refrag on Pre, but yeah, Invictus seems like they're slowly waking up. Finally, those early opener duels going their way. Before we just saw Elevate always getting the first pick, and obviously it just makes it so much harder when you have to play a 4v5. But now, even though Pre gets refragged, it seems like Invictus, they are kind of being the first ones who are, getting on the scoreboard here. There you go, Baines! Oh, that's a very crucial double. Baines, can he go for more? No, Ruka takes him down, but I feel like his job is already done there. That was very nice play by him, and that's going to make it a 2v3. So even though Team Elevate are going to plan the bomb, a 2v3 kind of favorable retake is... Oh my god, T-Toss, you are not allowed to do that. I thought we had to have recordings here. T-Toss takes down Ruka as well. Such an insane play from T-Toss. T-Toss and Bane just single-handedly winning the round here. Very nice stuff. Invictus on 7, so yeah, I mean, a comeback is possible, especially with like players single-handedly just showing up like this, just showing pure raw just skill. I mean, it's definitely possible to at least try to go for a comeback.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, right now, Invictus being 3 down, it is 10-7. Invictus looking pretty good. I mean, if they can continue to at least get, at least one double, I think they can do pretty good. I mean, right now, Elevate's on a nice eco, so hopefully they can get it to where it's only a two-round difference, although the bomb is going not down. It just got delayed.
The bomb is going down now.
There it is.
Yep.
Just took an extra second, someone sneezed, something like that. They dropped it. But now the site is now there. Solomon's super low.
1 HP.
1 HP. That's it, just one. I mean, if anything to take him down. Here we go. Nice 2-piece potentially. Nope, 1, but wait. What?
Yep, they just do it.
To get 2 on the end with 1 HP? What?
That's how Mafia works. Solomons gets double there on 1 HP. I have no idea how you do that, especially with a Deagle tier in your hands. So I guess just great positioning, maybe a bit of luck, and yeah, just great aim overall. Like Solomons wins out the round, and Team Elevate, they were only Deagles. Somehow they're able to just completely storm the site, take frags, plant the bomb on the second try, but plant the bomb, and then secure the win. And now look at their money. They are in business. They have so many. They have so many dollars to their name. So even if they lose this one, they're probably going to be able to buy for the next 2 rounds. So yeah, Invictus, I mean, they got to get this one and the next one, and then perhaps it's starting to look competitive once again. But there you go, Jeppa. All right, that's a good start. Seems like whenever Elevate is not eco, they go down more easily. And Tita's going for a spray once again, but oh, he's trying to get wallbang kills once again, but not really that close. Wives though, nice refrag on Rice. So now, well yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you spam through it. People notice where the gun bullets are coming from, and then they shoot back, and this time it bites. Tita's going down, Elevate up to 12.
Yep, Elevate only 1 more round away. Invictus still doing a great job, but it comes to, I mean, that one even came down to just pure luck and anticipation to where the bullets are coming through to literally wallbang a victory. So right now, Elevate's only going to do this 1 more time. Lock it down, which, for once, Twist, a prediction has come true. I thought Elevate would be able to take this one just based off of what we've seen, and they are doing it yet again. And it is down to a 3v2. It is still possible for Invictus, but how this is going to go down, not totally sure. They still could. If he can just get their attention. Baines now has been spotted. At least one kill for Solomons, but Pre now can come back through as long as he can keep their attention at the top. And there we go. Wives coming in. Pre for 1, and Aruka for the last to round it out to 13-7. So not too bad. I mean, but jeez, look at Star. 23. It's fine. Just hanging out.
Just double KD. Only
Yeah.
double KD this time. Maybe he can shoot for triple KD next time. You know, that would be more. Yeah, Star, man, he's been so insane throughout this whole series. Yeah, Invictus did put up a good performance, a good try, but it felt like it just kind of didn't work out on the Coalition side that well. Elevate strats were just superior. That's purely what I can say. I mean, Invictus tried. They made a lot of mistakes, but once again, it's not really about not making mistakes. It's about being better than Elevate. And so far, Elevate seems like their strategies and the way how they approach the gameplay is just a few years ahead of everyone else. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. But Invictus still in this. I mean, Elevate have to win 2 more games, 2 more maps to actually take the finals. So still a lot to see. And also, this was Elevate's map pick, so we can give a little bit of a break to Invictus. It's not like they lost their map pick. It's they tried. I mean, they looked good, especially at the start. So, yep, that's the game. That's the first game over. Now, other than that, I believe we might even have an interview prepared, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we do. We do have an interview. It's going to be with Invictus. They're going to give us a little bit of insight more with the team and what they do, how they operate, and then it's gonna continue into a break, and then we don't go anywhere. We're going to be coming back. I believe our next one coming up is going to be Legacy. So you don't want to miss that. Invictus. They have some great strategy we saw yesterday on there. Is that going to be enough to go up against Elevate? I mean, Elevate is still Elevate. They still have literally one of the top contending single performance players, Star, who we were able to graciously see that not we got to see that 32 bomb absolute domination in a game with less kills, more assists. I mean, we that literally holds the top spot for the most single performance in the entire EU and circuit history. So it is a tall order to do, but Invictus, we saw your stuff yesterday, and it was looking really nice on Legacy. So all we got to do is as easy as it's going to say, do it again. So, but you guys enjoy the interview with Invictus. They, like I said, enjoy and more understanding what they do and how they operate, and take some notes if you guys are wanting to get into the Critical Ops competitive scene here with Circuit. Anyone and everybody's welcome. So take your notes, and we'll be back after the short break and interview.
What is going on? I'm Manthus from Mobile Esports, and today I'm interviewing Jimmy, who is the captain of Invictus. Jimmy, how are you doing today, man?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. So we got a few questions today as you're approaching this final tournament. Go ahead and tell the viewers, introduce yourself to them, and tell us a little bit about your team.
Okay, so yeah, I'm Jimmy. I'm the captain of Invictus. We made this team maybe 5 months ago now, and yeah, we just been practicing a lot. We're ready for this circuit, and yeah, I guess we'll see what's gonna happen.
All right. So you guys are sort of like a newer team, I guess you could say, because I know most teams I've interviewed, they've said like, oh, we kind of been playing for a while, or like we've been together for a while.
Yeah, we're relatively new.
All right. Well, that's interesting to see a new team. We'll see how things play out. So how'd you tell me you performed in the first two main tournaments? Just like quick recap for the viewers. How did you guys
Right.
do in them? And could you also say like, have you prepared anything differently considering we're going to the final tournament?
Yeah, so in main one, we ended up coming second, falling short 2-1 in the finals to elevate. And yeah, we were like quite disappointed with that. We were going in expecting to win. And then in the second main tournament, we unfortunately we lost in the semi-finals, and we only managed to come third to fifth place. So yeah, but like we've used these like negatives that have happened, and we're like learning from our mistakes, like what we did wrong, like where other teams were punishing us. And in preparation, we've definitely prepared a lot harder for the final tournament than we did for the other two tournaments. So yeah, it's gonna be like really exciting to see what we can bring over these next couple days.
All right, we'll have to see how you guys do. And I have a question related to the game. So, as you know, I'm sure, the map Village just came out recently. It's sort of like a relatively new map, and I'm wondering, what are your team's thoughts on the map? And if it ended up being one of the maps you had to play, would you be ready for it?
So actually, we are playing Village in our first best of one against S2. We're playing on Village, and yeah, so we've done a lot of work in like private lobbies with the team, like lining up nades, flashes, and stuff, like helping us do our executes and this, that, and the other. So yeah, we should be quite prepared for it, even though it is a new map.
All right, well, I guess we'll have to see how you guys do in your first game, and obviously it could come up again in some of your future games, so we'll have to see how that plays out. So I want to know, how can the viewers find you and your team on social media?
So pretty much all of our members on YouTube. So if you just search up their like in-game name and type Critical Ops afterwards, you'll find them on YouTube. So if you see someone hitting some nice shots and you want to see more of them, just literally just search up their in-game name and Critical Ops, and yeah, they'll probably have a channel. And you can also follow our Twitter at INVICTUS_corps, and that's like the team Twitter.
All right, well, that is fantastic. And one final question to close off this interview. Could you tell me one player on another team that you look up to and why?
So I really look up to EXE, the player from S2 Gaming, because he's 37 years old and he's still playing like among the best players, even though there's a lot of like more younger people. And yeah, he also plays three finger claw, which is like a really big disadvantage. But somehow with his old age and like with his HUD, he still manages to compete. So yeah, it's really inspirational.
Hey, that was great, man. I didn't even know that, to be honest. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming out for this interview, and good luck in all of your final tournament matches.
All right, thank you.
Even though the kind of rifles are on the side of Elevate here, Rain have a bomb plant, and that's better than nothing, you know, especially out of an eco round. Aruka does come in with a nice wallbang on Venley. Gainsey takes on one, but Aruka, great performance as well as Noxic so far. So now at 2v2, the defuse is going to come in. The P comes in as well, but great positioning by Envy. A great positioning by Aruka, takes down one.
And Star taking down Faultless, although Vinley ready and waiting, coming around the corner. Fallen Knight just kicking heads, just
what a
doing
shot.
work.
And that makes it a 3v4. EXZ low as well, one shot, and he will go down. Now Noxy, he is so aware, he's checking back, but is the aim there? Oh, he gets one. He knows that there's another player here, probably calls out for help, gets another one. This is the Noxic that we know and love. He gets a double there, completely turns around. Oh my god, he's so nasty. He gets a triple there.
It's completely clear for B. They all went A, assuming that they're going to go A again, and now they've got to rotate back again.
Ooh.
And this is not going to be good. Star coming in. Clean triple.
Start to make this game more competitive. We do have to remind that this was Rain's pick, I believe, so, you know, we could see a completely different game on their side, but Venley is just crazy, man. What is this? How? Like, I'm happy if I do that in a dead match. That is like a Pirate's revolver, so, yeah, that's a cool addition. That's something I like about C-Ops, is that you can have, like, different gun models. Look at this, Volgrant, oh my god, that's disgusting. Really good play by him. Oh no! Seems like the info is just not given over to Faultless. That is a miscommunication, say at least, and that's gonna be very costly for the side of Rain. This miscommunication, better at aiming as of now, but we know how good Faultless is. We know how good all these other players. And there you go, right when you mention him, speak of the devil. Faultless gets a crazy triple there, taking Rain to 3.
Three players still stacked over towards storage. Haven't seen anyone just yet, but Cody now has a bit of spidey senses, might be waiting for them. Cody does find nothing, actually. And Rap will take one down, and we'll get 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 versus 1. MGS is low. Hoodie, for some reason, just running out, trying to see if he can get a kill, I believe. The MGS would have a tough one here. It's a 1 versus 2, 100 HP on both of them, but he does take down Lucky. Will he get shot out here? He knows that one player's over towards Wagon. That's Bali. He has to just wait for this tap. MGS, though, the more time goes down, luckier he is, and now he finds himself in a winnable situation. MGS puts Rain on match point. It's the 1 versus 2 clutch. Air's going to try and cover, and Fear is really going to get tested right here. That flashbang doesn't blind him necessarily, but they're still going to clear him out here. Or will they? Or will they? Yes, they will. Doing good damage on Delightful and to Agonize, so he's alerting his teammates of that. You can see their high X is going to rotate out quickly, but he's not going to get a chance to do anything. Wise finds 1, 2, and 3 kills, lines them up, knocks them down, and now it's down to Coldie. Can he do anything? Yes, he can. He can trade him out. Agonize now with Coldie. They're going to have to take on this A bomb site. They will get that plant down, Coldie, but he is very low on HP. Just 3 left to his name, and now no teammate either. 3 HP versus 200. This is looking unlikely for Seminole. Saints 2 Angels could get way back into this one, but Coldie's playing a interesting spot. They're going to have to rush him, but as long as they pre-fire, he should get it. Oh, he could line them up! He could line them up! Oh my god, Coldie with 3 HP. He gets the clutch. I'm done. I'm out of it. Coldie ice cold in his veins. Quick on the flank. They know it's all over towards B, but the weaponry does not favor them. So Ice is going to try and come in now. Delightful finds one, and they didn't see anyone over there, so he could stop the plant. He does stop the bomb plant. He gets another one. Isaac, the dagger in the back right now. This is a huge upset if they win this round out, and they will. Isaac with the 3K comes in perfectly timed. Now, sitting over towards B mid, hoping that someone peeks him out, and Barry B. Benson does get taken out. Hayek's now on this route with Clone. Does take down Clone, but they know exactly where he is. So, Annoy now will sit there, and we'll do some good damage. Agonized, actually, though, does get taken down by Hayek. So, a 2 versus 1, making this a little bit more costly than it should be. Coldie sitting on the truck. Can he get the tap? Oh, he does! A nasty tap here, and Hayek's making this very, very doable. Annoy now has to come in for the 1 versus 1. He's coming in from B mid, and Hayek, does he spot him out? I think he does. Will he get this kill? No, Annoy rushing in quickly. He knows that he has to get closer to his advantage, and Annoy, can he get this kill? Hayek's now 9 HP. He won't be able to get it. A very, very good attempt. A valiant effort by Hayek, but Annoy comes in and takes the pistol round.
The nerves of steel on Chris in that vent, but playing so cautiously, he wasn't able to confirm the movement outside that coalition hallway. There's Ness with 1, 2.
That's really important when you see a team do that. I've seen so many teams, they don't learn and they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Seminole had it happen to the 1 round. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Oh, you almost had a clap, man.
Oh, Ness!
Unbelievable.
Oh, he gets this. Oh my god!
That's got to be a little annoying, man. QT ratio. Fires, gives away his position. He's going to respond with a couple grenades of his own, and teammate Vape is moving. He's going to pop around the corner. Isaac's flash gets up. Oh, put.
Oh,
that was
Vape.
delightful. Deciding to hang back and not push around that corner. Oh my gosh.
This map movement is so fast and so confident. Uphill battle on the breach side for Polar Ace.
Yeah, nice couple
here's
nades
Neighbor.
here. Yeah, it slows him down, though, and Neslo. A very nice down. A triple through the smoke as well. Andrew answers back on the hoodie on the other side of the map, but it's over towards A mid. Neslo now with 3 kills. He has to find a couple more plays with his teammate. Does find 1, and can he find the second? No. Bro is right there. Can he get the kill there? He won't find the kill on the app. He actually does. And the second. Oh my god, Vape. Also play the flank right now at this point. Polar Ace with 2 players as Neslo could come in for this knife kill. Is he going to go for the knife? Oh, he will go for the knife kill. The backstab at the last second. And Noi's going to come in from behind, though. Tries to find 1 kill. Will get 1, but can he get the second 2? Let's find 1 and 2, but it's a 2 versus 1. This is a very strange round, and Clone is in a 1 versus 1. This is for the game. This is for the entire main tournament, and he will keep Seminole alive in it.
Vels not holding on the angle direction. Oh, now he is. Now he's slowly moving towards A short with the sniper. Has it scoped onto Baron. Baron gets taken down. 2 players are still moving on Tokyo and Yufia. Does he see them? Oh, he actually sees one of them.
Oh
Yufia gets taken out. Vels, what is going on? Or he takes him in. Well, there he goes for the 3K. Not down Vels, because that's a big problem right now. Zion is unable to respond to him. And impressive again. Yufia, they're just pushing really hard, but there's no utility usage. There's no, like, normally like a little pop flash or something like that. Because honestly, like, look at this. They're just walking into impressive like it's nothing. And he's still only going to say, there he goes, another 3K, like, just like that.
It's had a nice little momentum lead there, and it just got deleted because of some crappy internet.
Oh my
gosh,
god. No one's checking lower catwalk just like that. He moved fast, though. He moved really fast. Or Saints was too slow. Because normally when you're moving a lower catwalk,
It was so incredibly lopsided, isn't it?
Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence. Look at the confidence. What democracy? Democracy. The 3K. The 3K on that. The confidence, but it's popping off here on the third round. They are still in the game. They still have their presence here on port on that breach side. So yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how many rounds they will get for the breach side. You know, they really need this for that decider.
100% they need that. I like to see that. I like to see this. Quante, man, unbelievable.
Oh,
The 3K,
no.
the 4, and he's going to get the ace.
As well.
Oh, he's not.
Look at the sniper just chilling there on the ground. He's not going to get the ace, but it's a beautiful 4K. They all had...
SG para todo lado, apenas o Pedrão de AK-47. Nossa, a bangzinha foi perfeitinha, hein? Oh my god, double kill pra ele! Strix levando o kill e Pedrão. Não foi tão perfeito assim a bang, porque no wallbang, num varado, triple kill pra ele, levando também o Master Slowly e a Lance. E vai ter confronto aqui com o Massa, hein? Tentou correr da bang, HE pra todo lado, segurou o spray Mafia, levando a primeira. Kino foi a vítima da vez, ele vai abrir, triple kill pra ele, Mafia levando, posicionando da melhor maneira.
Fierce though opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there, and now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Archer though, so it's 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot one on his little comfort teammate Frost to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
Welcome back, everybody. We're getting into match number 2. We just got done able to watch Port Elevate, able to take it in 13-7. We're now going to be starting next on Legacy. But of course, before we get too far into that, I'm a master. This is Twist, and we also got to thank Mobile Esports, Compact Esports, Critical Force, and Zuvvii for helping make this possible. So, guys, make sure that you guys are checking the description, getting those links. We have Zuvvii contests going on, and there's also a Gleam link to get a part of a giveaway to get a critical pass, the whole thing. Not, you can have it, and you can do the whole pass. You get all that for free with this giveaway. So, guys, make sure you're getting a part of that. But with the players are almost ready. They're getting into the room. They're getting nice and prettied up for you so they can have a Legacy all ready to go. Elevate, again, has already gotten point so far, taking that first map on Port. Twist, how do you think this is about to go on Legacy?
Yeah, man, it's Legacy, it's Invictus' pick, and yesterday they looked so solid on the map, right? Like, if you look at the map bans, this is their first pick. And usually, as I said, it's not really about what you ban today. It is a bit, but it's also very much so about what you pick. Because normally you'd pick the maps that you play best on first, just so you can kind of, get that early lead in the terms of maps won. So Elevate thought their best map was Port. That's why they picked it, or at least I assume so, because Canals was banned. And then Invictus, they picked Legacy, so in my opinion, it's probably their best map. Now, do I think they're able to beat Elevate on the map? Perhaps. I think it's the map where they are kind of the most able to do that. We saw great plays from them yesterday, especially on the breach side. The strategies that they did were something very novel, something very new. We have not seen many of the strategies that I did yesterday before in Critical Ops competitive at all. So yeah, I'd say. Okay, I guess I have to make a concrete statement then. I'd say Invictus. I'd say Invictus wins this one. Yes, I do believe that they can take this map. The series we'll see after this map and how just dominant they look. But I do believe that they have the power. They have the the ability to take this map. They had good strats. They have good aim. In terms of aim, they're pretty much close to Elevate. Just Elevate is very, very good as a team. But I believe that Invictus, on Legacy at least, they can make things move. And they can. It's still going to be a close battle. Don't get me wrong. Like against Elevate, every game is hard. But I do think that with the proper strats and maybe a bit of luck going their way, Invictus are able to secure this map and get us to at least 4 games in the best of 5.
Yeah, I think so too. When it comes to Plaza and Bureau, those are kind of our toss-ups. Plaza could go either way as far as who could lock down basically the center of the map. And then Bureau, it's just that is literally a flip of a coin. We haven't really seen much of Bureau, really any, this season. But just between themselves, again, I don't know. That literally Bureau is going to be that, I think, the biggest decider of it all, of which way it's going to go. Is it going to be the end, or is it going to go all the way down to grounded?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Bureau has really been neglected in Circuit Season 4. But there you go. Titas and Rice actually able to win this one again. So so far, flawless, at least for the knife round wins. They have won 2 so far. So that helps. That helps a little bit, That helps to pick the starting side. And that actually helps a lot on Legacy because, as mentioned before, like kind of the more unequal the map is, the more it is planted towards either Breach or Collision, the more it helps if you can pick the starting side because you can just start on the strongest side and kind of extend that early lead. And it seems like that is what's going to happen here. So we will see Invictus starting on the Collision side here. So they will try to get at least 8 rounds, probably 9 or even 10, to have a chance, actually win a few more on the Breach side. So yeah, good job for Invictus. Definitely starting the map right. And seems like Elevate, they'll just go for mid, but once again, not really pushing immediately. Normally on Legacy, you see just L5 players rushing, bottom or L rushing B. Seems like Elevate, they're going to go for mid and just explode off the middle of the map, trying to, cause damage on either side, whichever they prefer, but Invictus are pretty prepared for this. I mean, they have all players on B, so unless Elevate decide to go A, Invictus should be really, really good for winning out this round. There you go, yeah, the flash is coming left, and oh no, this is going to be a victory for Invictus, I do think so. Nox is trying to get frags, but everyone is trying to storm the side, but it is stacked, man. Pre getting one as well. Banes completely surprises Star, the main player of Elevate's roster, at least in the finals so far, gets taken down. Now a 2v3 situation. Noxic is able to refrag on Jabba, so that is something. That is pretty good. But unfortunately, the bomb is dropped like just right on the site. And even though here's a nice backstab coming in, Invictus are ready. They are prepared for that, and they have the bomb. So all that they have to do is really just hold angles, not move a single centimeter or inch if you're American, and just pull the trigger whenever they spot any players around here.
Ooh, Noxic coming in, and looks like Wives is going to be able to pick this one up for himself. Yes. And so they're able to take those deagles, and as much as they didn't get the bomb planted, they did take it.
Yeah, I mean, Elevate, they secure a very, very important round there. I don't know, like Invictus, they had everything going for them. I feel like this round was purely lost, in terms of Elevate having better aim. Because Invictus had a strat, they had 4 players stacking B, and Elevate chose to go for the B side push. Invictus got the bomb. They got the bomb down. They could, all they had to do was secure it. But that's the problem. That's where the problem appeared, right? Like they were just not able to take it. And Titas trying to play it close range with that shotgun. Oh, he's going to look for one and almost find another one, but Jeppa goes for a shotgun frag. Shotguns all the way. Jeppa once again coming in big. He's the eco round warrior here, letting down Exalmans as well. But Exalmans able to get the nade frag. I don't know what's happening here, man. But yeah, Jeppa has been so crucial to Invictus in these eco rounds. Every time there's an eco, seems like Jeppa pulls one out of his pocket and just does that. But Star, great backstabs coming in here. Now Rice is aware that one player is gonna come glass most likely, and that player is low, so he's gonna peek it. And even though Exalmans is low, Star once again just with a great backstab. Rice getting overwhelmed, sandwich from both sides, and Star able to get a double there, getting Elevate up to 2. Oh no, Invictus, now they have to win all of the remaining rounds to have a chance in this. That's not really good. That's not easy.
Yeah, Yeah, because we do know once the swap happens, it will not be easy. But they still have a good chance. Just just give Jeppa a shotgun. But it looks like he does have the U ratio on him, so you may not need it, but definitely would be a good thing for them to be able to pick this one up. I mean, Rice is going to be the shotgun bringer today, but Star. Oh no, not this again with the. Oh no, Star's doing it again. He's got that U ratio and he's taking heads. He's taking names. And Rice is moving forward. He's got that shotgun. Oh, he's at least. No, that was totally should have been a double. But Baines is coming through, able to get one, and Salamis to pick him off. It's all up to T-Toss on a 1v3.
Yeah, I mean, Titas, he's been doing good, pretty decent throughout the series, but 1v3 is really a lot to ask. We only saw Crux from G9 in the finals actually getting 1v3 on Legacy. But with Titas, oh no, the positioning here, and Noxy just able to spot him first. Titas doesn't really know which direction to look because there's so many angles he has to check. So even though that was a nice attempt by him, Elevate able to get it up to 3, and I mean, well, that's how it ends. I said that Invictus will win this map. Now I'm slightly biased towards Elevate because they've already gotten 3. There is no stopping them, and I mean 3 rounds on the breach side on this map equals like 6 rounds on the breach side on, like, let's say Bureau or Port. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for Invictus. They pretty much have to go flawless from here, or at least, only give away 1 more round. And that's gonna be pretty hard, especially with only deagles to their names. They are trying to save money, they are going for the right economical and financial decision here, but unfortunately, that is most likely not going to win them rounds. We can see Elevate. They're still taking it slow. They might not even be aware that Invictus are eco. So that's maybe one thing that Invictus has going for them. Elevate not knowing that they're eco. But with the deagle shots coming in, they will be aware. Ooh, but Jeppa, once again, Jeppa is he's showing up big in these finals. Every time it seems like we spectate him, he does something different, something good, and something that actually causes real world impact in these rounds. So yeah, great stuff from Jeppa there. And now it's a 4v5. I mean, still Elevate kind of have the upper hand just because of those rifles being in play. And Jeppa, oh, Star, kind of uncharacteristic from him, misses his shot, but Jeppa is going to get overwhelmed any second. But he goes for another one-tap. How is he doing this? Jeppa lets down another one. Oh my god, once again, gets a double and some nice damage in. Very, very good stuff from Jeppa. And seems like Elevate will go for that. I don't even know what they're going for. It seems like Noxic's trying to open up the B side, but then the rest is like, okay, now they're rotating, so Noxic is just the kind of first entry here, just waiting for any peaks and waiting for his team to rotate over to him.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at this point, they got 20 seconds left to get the bomb planted, which, yeah, this is weird. Like, it's obviously taking so long, but, I mean, they have the upper hand, but T-Toss somehow able to pick off one. T-Toss actually, again, lives going down. It's all up to Star. 1v3, or 1v4, but somehow they were able to take this with the eco. I mean, headshot taken down on Pre, but T-Toss actually takes Star out. I don't understand. This should have been the round that they absolutely should have lost, but somehow.
I mean, from all the rounds, from all the 4 rounds that we've seen so far, this was like, if I had to bet, I would have said, yep, definitely this round is the one that Invictus are going to lose. But no, somehow, I mean, kind of because of Jeppa, he had definitely the main impact in this round, making it a 3v5 before going down. And then, yeah, just Titas able to get some nice deagle frags as well. So, good stuff from Invictus, finally. They are slowly coming back. Now, the thing is, they have to do it quick, though, because Legacy, to remind everyone, it is very coalition-sided, so yeah, Invictus definitely have to find, at least 7 more of these rounds. But it's kind of an easier situation here. Wive is the only one who's kind of going for a force buy, so, that kind of makes it a 4.5 versus 5, not really a 5v5 just because of that one deagle. But he's actually going to go for the entry. I mean, it's a smart choice, if he goes down, that's fine, someone can refrag, but if he gets a frag, that's even a bigger W for Elevate, so seems like Invictus are aware of the possibility of a mid push, but Elevate are playing it really slowly here. We can see Bomb is still dropped towards that reception area, so Elevate just slowly, discovering their options, seeing what could work, what couldn't, and then, yep, the bomb is going to be retrieved, and seems like an A side push is coming in, but Baines this is a very, very strong position that he's holding. If he's able to just hold down the trigger and control the recoil, a 1 kill or perhaps even 2 should come his way. And it seems like Noxic, he's going to peek at any second now. He's clearing angles, he's jiggle peeking it, but Baines, he's holding steady. Oh, and he spots Noxic, but now his position is exposed. And because he has to retreat back of the angle to throw the nade, Noxic actually gets on site. Baines eats a nade to the face and a flashbang. So he's completely gotten off the angle, and Baines trying to find any impact he can, but Noxic able to get a double, but Pre, oh, he comes in big with a triple. Pre, the man that really showed up yesterday on Legacy, I believe getting like 25 frags. There you go, that's the 4th one. This is his first kills. This is the first round where he gets kills, but what a way to open it, you know, getting a 4-piece. And Noxic just running out of time trying to save the weapon. Noxic is on 9-2 though. Insane performance by him so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, that literal round was because of Pre. Although time ran out yet again, I mean, they are going down to the literal last second, and I mean, I don't know, is that a good thing? I mean, don't get me wrong, Elevate's not just, you know, busting through the door and taking the bomb sites. I mean, that's great. But I mean, I don't know, but they are doing it in a way that, you know, they are saving, you know, a little bit extra money, because, you know, with one player still alive, that's still one weapon you don't have to buy. So economically speaking, if you know you're not going to take it, you know, holding it anyways is definitely a good idea. I mean, we saw Star tried to do that, but unfortunately his head got picked off, you know, right there at the end of the round for the U ratio. So that was a bit of a hit, but what's definitely a hit for them now is Noxic getting 3 kills back to back. T-Toss does ruin that, so now we just need to see a nice multi-kill. Jeppa! Oh no! He's out of ammo! And Star able to get the double to finish it off. So literally Star and Noxic really just made that round happen.
Yeah, I mean, Elevate, they have 4 now, and I'd say this is where it starts to get ugly for Invictus, right? Because they have to pull back so many rounds. They have to come back on the Coalition side. That is, like, it's not exactly hard to do, but it just means that on the Breach side it will be so much harder. And with Invictus kind of making their final buy here, only Baines and Rice are going to be able to buy in the next round. It's just not looking too pretty, and Baines misses that jump, but is gonna kind of stay in that other position down there, which, you know, Bamboo, also a good area to hold Museum for, but it seems like that won't be an issue to hold it, because the Elevate will just go for a B hit. 2 towards mid and 3 towards glass. Most likely a smoke will come in on the left side. That's just a very good thing to do. If you push mid and try to go left, you smoke the right side. If you try to go right, you smoke the left side. And there you go, the smoke does come in, and players are pushing in. Oh, but that's Pre actually pushing in. What? He's ready and aware of that strat. He just pushes in, catches them completely off guard, and Jeppa with a nice assist on Noxy. So, yeah, Invictus keeping it somewhat competitive. Jeppa with another one. Jeppa has been really showing up today. He was great on port. He had definitely won like 2 or even 3 rounds for Invictus, just single-handedly and winning 1v1s and just putting in great damage overall. And now Jeppa continuing to do what he started, getting another double there. That's leaves only Exalmans alive here.
Yeah, definitely. And Exalmus is really just kind of hanging out. He's hiding behind the bar. He thought about taking, you know, and ordering some food in the booth, but I think he's going to get back to work and try to hold this bar down. And I mean, it's 1v4. There's not a whole lot he can do. I mean, he might be able to get Jeppa if Jeppa pushes, but that's just going to be 1. But that's great. This round within 15 seconds will be over, and Invictus is going to round it up to 3. So they're closing that gap. I'm actually it wasn't looking too great right at the start, but then they got that just absolute ridiculous round, which they shouldn't have gotten. In which case, it seems like that was a good morale boost. They were able to pick it up again, and so let's see if they can tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, they'll definitely try to do their best. And look at that, yeah, Jeppa, he's the pretty much... Okay, Tida is also positive on the scoreboard. And I mean, it's not like kills matter that much. I see like some people in chat saying like, oh, he had 5 kills less. That means that this guy's, you know, 5 times worse than the... No, like, kills do matter, but also like, just in general, like, for example, your utility usage doesn't show on the scoreboard, or your support abilities, or your call-out abilities, or your stratting abilities. Like, there's so much more going into this game. The higher levels of competitive you reach, the less skills matter, because because there's so many more things that you need to do. But it's still, I'd say it's more than a 50% indicator of a good player in Jepa. He's definitely showing up big time, not only in terms of kills, but just in general overall impact in these rounds. I'd say impact is the most important thing, and it's really, really hard to show on the scoreboard because just so many variables come into impact. But the more impact you have kind of in the round, the more you can do, and the better your team can win. It's like Elevate, yeah, this is their first eco round, so INVICTUS definitely punching back hard. Now, Excelman's the only one on that AUG, but yeah, Elevate going for the top push. Info is given over because they're not keeping themselves quiet, and they're able to give info over to INVICTUS. But Rice, yeah, he's aware, he's looking for top, gets some damage in, and just retreats back. There's no reason for him to peek because Jepa is holding the site here. They will hear if a plant comes in, and this seems like a round for Elevate, especially with this pre-backstab coming in here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now it's a 3v2. Noxic and Aruka, definitely not too... I mean, Noxic's really, that guy. And Aruka, she's definitely no slouch herself. She's coming in with the bomb plant. They are going to get the extra cash, not like they actually need it. But look at that. Rice getting the nice wall bang. Heard it immediately. Sprayed through. It's all up to Noxic. But look at that. At the exact same time, Rice rolls through. Pre's waiting for the bullets. Sees it, blasts him through the statue, and gets the defuse to rack it up to 4-4. So, honestly, that was absolutely perfect timing. I don't think there was anything wrong at all with what they just did. And again, it seems like they're, rolling it through. Now, the only problem is they're tied right now. It is 4-4, and with Legacy, with Elevate with 4, I really, really hope that INVICTUS can take those early rounds, because when we go to the swap, if they can just literally not let them get any more rounds, when they go to the swap, they have to take those eco pistol and the one right after to really try and get ahead at that point. If they can do that, I think they can easily take this home. But when I say easily take this home, I mean painstakingly try, because it's Elevate. They're not going to let you do anything easy.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly, you said it's completely right. Like, INVICTUS, they have to get 4 more rounds. Like, this is what they need. If they get 4 more rounds, yes, we might be open for discussion for a potential win on this map for INVICTUS. If they get 3, it's going to be really hard. Like, giving 5 rounds away on the breach side is really not optimal. And on the collision side, giving away 5 rounds on the collision side. And so, yeah, INVICTUS, they pretty much have to play flawless from now on. On the breach side, sure, they can make some mistakes, but Elevate, they're just looking so strong today. And it's not, once again, it's not even about INVICTUS, playing the best that they can. It's about Elevate, somehow making mistakes or doing something wrong. Because if Elevate just keeps doing the standard stuff that they've been doing all of these finals, all along, it's like, well, how do you counter that? There's not really any way. They're, quite ahead in terms of strategy and just winning rounds. So it's really, really hard to actually beat Elevate, even if you are the best prepared that you are, which INVICTUS in fact are. But Jepa, once again, showing up big time. Jepa is really the star on INVICTUS for these finals, but Excelmans and Noxic able to get 2 free frags here, so that makes it all the way harder for INVICTUS. And with the site already open for business, the bomb plant is going to come in any second. Excelmans, see, this is why Elevate's so good. They throw a smoke on the plant so that they can't deny the plant. I mean, Rice almost does, but it does come down. Yeah, without that smoke, Rice would have easily gotten the frag, right? Like, it's really in the details. Like, one of the reasons why Elevate is so successful is because they pay attention to everything, and they make sure that, they don't make even the smallest mistakes. And, I mean, Jepa, once again, man, he's showing up time and time again. 13 frags to his name. 14! Man, Jepa, he's so good. He's looking for the last one. Stars on top. Oh, what is this? We're seeing some interesting action going on here, but Jepa, unfortunately, looking the wrong direction. Star spots him out. He doesn't even have to peek because, okay, the time runs out. But, like, yeah, their Star, he could have just waited because he knows nobody's on the bomb, right? And if nobody's on the bomb, well, he can just wait until he hears the diffuse signal again. So, I mean, perfect plays there by Star, even though it was 1v2. Time was definitely not on the side of INVICTUS. And, yeah, with Elevate getting up to 5, I mean, this just looks worse and worse with every passing round.
Yeah, unless they have something up their sleeves. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were doing pretty good with breaking through Elevate's defenses on port, but obviously things did not go the full way as they would probably have liked them to. But again, it's their pick for a reason. They can't, when you pick a map, you can't just assume, hey, we'll just take it on this round, this half. Because, I mean, something like this may happen where, if it's a 6-6 score line, you're going to have to be able to do good on either side. So I'm hoping that they have some other strategy, something, ready to go and lined up for it. So, we'll see. Star definitely has something ready and waiting, which is going to be a bullet right out the sniper rifle. Trying to, just sharing is caring, right? So Star's trying to share the love. Not making much contact, although here we go. Jeppa, the main man himself, able to at least get Star out of the way. Aruka right behind, but Rice is here to get the kill right back as soon as it comes around the corner. But right now they're even, 3-3, and maybe not 2-3. Wives able to take the headshot on Pre. Bane's able to take out Noxic, which is really good. You're gonna see Rice get kill on Wives and a Solomon's on Bane. So 1v1, and Rice is looking real
Where is
good.
that smoke? That smoke was so weird. It was like coming.
Yeah, it's just barely through the.
Yeah, that was
Did he
a
throw
funny
that?
smoke.
Who threw that smoke?
It's just one of the perks of pro play. You see stuff like this, but oh man, time is running out. Look at this, 10 seconds remaining, and Rice's position is very, very good. Oh no, he gets off the angle. The plant is going to come in. Rice, that's very unfortunate, but there's a small gap. Rice, yeah, he will be able to spot it. And even though the bomb plant comes in, granting a bit more money for Elevate, INVICTUS winning a very, very crucial round. This is, giving 6 rounds to Elevate would be pretty much death sentence. 5, once again, if they're just able to get these 2 last remaining rounds before the side switch, I'm still a believer. I still think there's a chance, there's a world in which INVICTUS take this. But yeah, Elevate, they're just looking so strong at the moment, and that was pretty much like down to timing. 1 more second, Star perhaps gets behind cover, and all of these rounds that INVICTUS are winning are really getting down to the last seconds, right? And most of the rounds that Elevate are winning are just like completely overwhelming INVICTUS. So yeah, it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be hard. Jeppa, though, once again, look how aggressive he is, but that definitely pays off because, like, he is just very good at finding the right timings, when to peek, where to peek, because his aim, sure, it's good, but the way how he makes decisions, oh my god, Jeppa, just shoot. Just shoot, man. You see him. You see him. How?
Right
What? No. Just takes him down. That's really, really unfortunate. I guess the smoke works kind of in mysterious ways, where sometimes you can spot players, sometimes not. But yeah, that is going to be one player going down there in the name of Jeppa. He tries a lot of risky and interesting stuff, and actually most of the time it works. That's why he has 15 kills to his name, more than a lot of players on the side of Elevate. But other than that, seems like Elevate will just go for that B-side hit, and with Aruka hitting that absolutely insane shot, even though Rice is able to refrag 1, B-site is one of the hardest ones to retake out of all of the maps, just because first of all there's so many pillars, there's 4 statues, right, so you can hide behind any of them. Then there's also there's that glass area which you can't really clear properly, so all that you can do is kind of go for the fake defuse and then hope the player peeks, and yeah, there you go. Also the mid area, like, it's hard to cross, like there's so many things that you have to think about when you're trying to retake the B-side. So especially if you're in a player deficit, it's just going to be pretty impossible to do. So yeah, Elevate up to 6, and with that, I do believe like the game is going to an end here. Like, even though INVICTUS had some nice breach side strats yesterday, I don't believe it's enough to overwhelm Elevate to the point where they make the comeback.
Yeah, that it is going to be really difficult. I mean, again, maybe they do. Maybe they got some super boss strategy, but overall, this is gonna be hard. Oh, pretty able to get 1. Okay, almost 2. It's gonna be 1 for Jeppa, so they can get the weapons. I see the U ratio hanging out on the ground. Somebody can take that. Although I don't know, those shotguns. I mean, they're basically snipers in themselves, depending on when you shoot. But this is gonna be so difficult when it comes back around. When after this round, we're gonna go to swap, whether it's Elevate with 7 or 6-6. This is gonna be real difficult. I mean, Elevate, all they have to do is lock it down. Like I said, if we do get to the 6-6 or 7-5, the first pistol round and the subsequent one right after it is going to be just, they have to get that as far as INVICTUS is concerned. They
oh yeah,
have to.
Like if INVICTUS wants to have any chance of this game, which Well, once again, it was a 3v5, now it's a 3v3, and even though Jepp is able to secure 1 and 2, there you go, Jepp, once again, man, he's showing up big every single time. He's on equal terms in terms of kills with Noxic. That is pretty crazy to do, especially when your team is losing. So even though Noxic's able to, there you go, get a 1-up on Jepp and kind of move ahead in terms of kills. Only 13 seconds remaining. It seems like he will go for the aggressive plan. Man, he might even be able to get the plan. I have no idea when INVICTUS is not getting on site. They're just giving the site away. All they had to do was just wait and get the plan. But Noxic, oh no, not like this. That's a huge mistake coming in from INVICTUS. I mean, they had 10 seconds remaining, so all they had to do was just secure the plant. They knew there was not enough time for Noxic to go towards that B side, so all they had to do was just make sure he does not plant, and unfortunately, that does not work out for them. So now 1v1 situation. Noxic hasn't even lost many HP. His position is known, but like, Titas will have to get the kill, and Noxic's playing it very perfect. Nice. Okay. 12 HP, able to get the defuse. This should have never gotten as close as it did. Noxic somehow able to turn a 1v3 situation on Legacy out of all maps on the breach side into a 1v1 as close as it can get, and that's a 6-on-6 on scoreboard. But yeah, I mean, INVICTUS, they have to get this one, I'd say the next one for sure, and then one more would be perfect for them to be kind of somewhat close to making a comeback.
Yeah, that's literally what they have to do. They have to get this pistol round, and they have to get the one right after this. It is just, I mean, they can still do it. Don't get me wrong. You know, magic does, you know, happen as far as what they can do. But if we're gonna go with the safest bet, this pistol round has to go that way. Very nice. I mean,
yeah, Rice is trying to do his best. I mean, that shot was very nasty there. Looking for Noxic as well, not able to spot him, but the bomb does come in, and meanwhile, Pre gets one on Aruka, so... Oh, Star, what is this? He's just gonna go for a defuse. There's no way. I mean, there's no way. No. No! No! No, not like this. There's a 2v2 situation. How is he able to... Okay, that's just Star. Just Star things. Just Star things. You know those, like... motivational, I don't know, those like things that many people post on Instagram where it says like just insert text things. This is just Star things. Somehow he's able to do that. I have no idea how. He pretty much shoots. Wow, he just comes in on the site. Yep, I'm just gonna defuse. I mean, pros never fake. That is true, and Star is definitely one of the biggest pros out there. I mean, I have no idea how he does that. But yeah, he's looking for more, man. He's on 14. Nox is actually in front of him in terms of kills, but in terms of overall impact, I'd say they're on equal terms.
Yeah, and I mean, technically speaking, INVICTUS did do what I technically said they needed to do. They did clean up everybody at the end. They did get all the kills, but unfortunately, you know, a Star getting that just totally shouldn't have happened. Defuse. They maybe. But I don't know. They might be able to get the next one. Star doing his thing. Double kill with his E ratio. Jeppa getting the nice clean headshot on Noxic. Aruka. Then Rice to completely come back around. It's wow. Rice with the double burst for a double kill. Switch it out, of course, to get the M4. But beautiful, beautiful execution by Wives. And yeah, look, Noxic 20, Jeppa 19. But unfortunately, there's Rice at 12 and Star at 16. But that is a very large difference down to Exelements for 7, 6, and 4. So literally, Noxic and Star are they're keeping this lead.
Yeah, I mean, Elevate, they're looking so solid right now. With getting both these rounds, it's like almost impossible for INVICTUS to make this comeback. And yeah, Jeppa, he's just gonna look for that top position there, and seems like I don't even know what they can do, right? Like, it's gonna be so hard for INVICTUS here. They're trying to spot any you know, openers that they can, but Elevate have pretty much everything locked down. They have nice positioning. I mean, like Exalman's position, for example, right? Like, that's so hard to check. But there you go, Jeppa. The only man I'd say that still keeps them in the game is Jeppa, and he's looking solid. He's getting an opener with that ratio, so. Oh, look at this, Wives. He'll have to go big, big here. Oh my god. If he just starts shooting, it'll be crazy, but... Oh no, they're able to spot him through the smoke. Yeah, somehow, I don't know, the smokes work in mysterious ways, and Exelements was able to get one, but Rice with the refrag. Okay, INVICTUS, This is their round. This is their round to win. Aruk's position is going to be hard to clear. Oh, she hears the sound. Oh, she's playing the long game. That is so smart. Ruka does finally pull the trigger, get one down, but her position is known. Oh, he gets another, and another. No way. Not like this. Not like this. Jet is the only man that can finish this deed here. Finally gets down Ruka, but once again, like it seems like so many times it's like, okay, this is Invictus' round even any day, right? Okay, it's a 1v3. Okay, it's a 2v4. Okay, it's a 1v4. And then suddenly it's like, whoa, hold on. Whoa. Not like this. And even though Invictus are able to finally secure most of those rounds, it's like it never should get as close as it does.
No, it definitely shouldn't. But then all of a sudden, here comes Haruka. She gets a triple kill, and it's like, why? Here we go. Jeppa taking out Haruka super quick. Jump shot knocks it down. Solomon does take out Jeppa, which is doing pretty good. Does take the U ratio and hands it over to Star, which is a terrible thing for Invictus. But they do get the bomb planted. They are all over the site. We do see Bane's kind of scooting around. He's ready and waiting. Wives taken down. Now it's up to a 2v4. This is literally the moment. It should not happen for Elevate, but do not count Star out. Solomon does have a deagle, but you still can't count it out. Pre does go down. They just need to not peek anything. Why? How? Solomon's getting the deagle kill. Bane's going down. Okay, there's not enough time. They're gonna get it. Just don't die. Okay, there we go. Okay, they've got the round. All right, so now it's 8-8. It's tied up. Again, like I said, it should have been their round, but that was like, you're getting a little, it's getting pretty thin.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, Invictus seems like they're losing rounds that they shouldn't lose and winning ones that they shouldn't win. It's weird, but I mean that's quite good for them, right? Because like Elevate, it was 6-6 on the half switch, and then Elevate, they were able to get the kind of pistol on the consecutive eco round. But Invictus, they're actually the ones getting both of these rifle rounds, so that's a good sign. It's definitely better than if Invictus got the pistol, which is kind of random, and then the consecutive one. It's definitely better that they were able to get both these rifle rounds. So even though like Elevate are definitely like the favorites here, just if you look at the scoreline and the kind of sides that they're both playing, Invictus surprising me in a good way, able to find 2 in a row, and let's actually see if they're able to go for the third one here.
Yeah, can they take the lead? Because that is honestly such a huge thing right now, is they need to take this lead. But they do have to, there's this tiny little crosshair that is in their way, which is that Star that is holding here. And unfortunately, Jeppa is down. So now it's all up to the rest of the team to take on not only Wives, but Star. Oh no! The spray coming through the smoke. Wives able to quickly flick to get the second. Pre still able to at least again get Wives, but Star able to take out T-Toss, and it's all up to Pre now on a 1v4. And well, Rook is going to come in and take that home. So they didn't take the lead, but they might be able to take, at least tie it up again.
Yeah, Elevate, I mean, finally getting one on the board, and I feel like even, it's hard to say, right? I feel like this round will really tell us a lot. Never mind, it won't. I didn't notice that Invictus is eco, so, well, most likely they will lose this round. Like, playing on the breach side is hard as it is, and then they also have to play with the Deagles here, so that's quite a hard task to do. I mean, they're just gonna go for the B rush. If it works, it works, but it seems like Haruka definitely trying to not make it work, get some good damage in. But Jeppa, once again, man, it's every time Jeppa. Somehow he's able to find these openers, even though he does go down. He's the main reason why Invictus is able to get this plant. And I mean, that's one of the best things that they could have do, right? Like, Banes, he's the only one left alive, but the plant is down, so they get some extra money. And yeah, the defuse is going to come in any second. Banes is holding this angle, but they know, Star knows, and oh, that should wait. That's a scam. What? Banes, that was a headshot any day. In my books, any day of the week, that's a headshot. But even if he got that kill, I don't believe he would have been able to get around just because it's too difficult. And yeah, Invictus, I mean, that's what you call a good eco round. Like, if you get the bomb plant in an eco round, that's good, right? Like, even though you lose the round, which is not optimal, they get some extra money buying up, so this is going to be a very important round for Invictus.
Look what I see. 2 U ratios, T-Toss and Jeppa. So I wonder, is T-Toss going to be the one to try and fight Star at the top just to give Jeppa a chance? And no, actually Rice is going to get taken out by Star, but 2 U ratios and 2 SGs. This is it's going to be interesting. Yeah, here we go. Jeppa with the first headshot on a Solomons to even the odds. And so Jeppa's holding. Where is he holding? Oh, wow. That is a tiny point. But still got Star at the top. Got to go for it. Oh, wait. That's Wives. Wait. What? Where's Star? Oh, he's dead already. So,
Man, look at how many kills. Look at how many kills Jeppa has. 27. Can we look at the scoreboard? He's miles ahead of everyone, I think, in terms of frags. I have no idea how he's doing this. Like, the bomb plant is coming in. Invictus are securing the round, but yeah, Jeppa 27 frags. Just quickly, please show the scoreboard, because like it's crazy. I have no idea. He's on the losing. Look at this. Look at this, man. He has double the frags of either Rice or Pre or Titas or Banes. Jeppa, this is his map. This is his game. 5 frags ahead of Noxic and Star. That is one of the hardest things to do. He's 5 frags away from, you know, ahead of like supposedly the 2 best players of these finals. Jeppa getting the 28. That is crazy. Man, he could actually go. What was the EU record? 32, right?
32. 34 for the global of all circuits. So
oh my god. Jeppa.
There's still plenty of rounds left. I mean, Elevate's at 10. They still need 3 more rounds at minimum just for Elevate to win. And he only needs 6 kills. So if he gets 2 kills per round, if Elevate just walks out right now with it, 2 kills per round. Now, if they go back and forth, he really only needs 1 kill per round. And he could actually hit the circuit global record.
That is so crazy. Jeppa is really the the gem that got uncovered in these finals, because you know we've heard, maybe you've even seen him play, but it was never like, oh yeah, he's definitely the main man to look out for. But it seems like just in this matchup, it's crazy what Jeppa is able to do. And they able to take down Star, man. This is so much more competitive than I thought it's going to be on the Breach side. Invictus definitely showing up big time, both the strats and just crazy individual performance by Jeppa. I have really no idea how it's going this way, but yeah, somehow they are able to make this work. And now a 4v4 situation. Seems like bombs dropped towards that. What even is that? Oh, the bar area. Alright, so gets one and gets taken down, but with Jeppa still in the picture, especially with that ratio, it's gonna be hard. Now, the only thing not really going in Invictus' direction is the fact that they have 2 ratio players, and kind of the more players die, the harder it is to play with the ratio. So yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make this work. Jeppa might actually be caught. Yeah, he might actually be caught off guard here. Oh, the timing is everything. But Jeppa spots one, shoots, doesn't hit the shot. Yeah, let's just keep spectating him. If Banes is able to get 1, I feel like it's doable, and that's exactly what Banes does. But now he's in 1v2, and he's gonna get pushed from bottom anytime soon. Actually not, they're just holding the angles. And Jeppa, he's looking for the bomb. There's 8 seconds left. Okay, he has to plant it. Nice plant position, but oh yeah, they're gonna peek him together. And I mean, that was literally the best that he could do, right? There was only 8 seconds remaining. He had to go for a plant. He had to. There were no discussions about that. And when you plant, and you know both players are close to the site, there's really nothing that they can do about it.
No, but they're still not out of here. It's 11-9. Team Elevate with the 11. They are moving it a little bit closer, but we'll see if Jeppa has anything to say about that. Because I mean, don't be wrong, the rest of the team is doing it phenomenal, but Jeppa is just is literally the one, literally the chosen for Invictus. And we're seeing some kills. Star's already down, same for Live, but looks like Solomons is gonna pick 1. It's okay. Pre goes down. Rice gets the retake on him. So it's a Noxic and a Ruka. And so far, I mean, it's 4-2. And it looks like B is going to be the place to go. Jeppa, and there's another one on the board. Ruka goes down.
Somehow he can do that. He plays with the ratio. Yeah, and like the way how he got that frag, he's playing with the ratio like he would play with a shotgun, and somehow he makes it work. Just running in on site, checking angles, and just yep, there's one. I'm just gonna quick scope him. He's holding the angle. I don't really care. I'm just gonna take him down. My reaction time is superior. And yeah, Jeppa, that is crazy, man. He's on 29, slowing down a little bit. But the good thing is, even though he's slowing down, his teammates are speeding up. Some good rounds from Pre. Even though he's down in this one, he got some good impact in the last one and also in this round, securing the win for the 10th round for Invictus. So finally, both teams getting to double digits. That's not really something we've seen a lot in these finals. Seems like it always kind of ended at 13-9. We discussed it yesterday, but for some reason that was the scoreline that teams went for. But yeah, Invictus getting up to 10. So even though, again, Elevate kind of the favorites here on the Coalition side, supposedly they should win on paper. With Jeppa kind of being the X factor here, just doing absolutely, crazy stuff. And the rest of Invictus players also showing up in these last rounds. Man, it could really go either direction here.
And look at this, pistols. This is now Invictus's chance to really take it and tie it. It's gonna be a lot, but here we go. Rice taking out Noxic. We got a Ruka here. Got the Deagle. There's only one on site. The chose wrong. Ruka though is gonna take 3. It's been known where the location is. Solomon's getting Jeppa. Unfortunately, Rice on the other hand does take out Ruka. Bomb is planted. They are gonna go for a rotation. It's a 3-3 somehow. They both have the U ratios. Unfortunately, that's really bad that Star has that in hand. But if they could just hold this. Don't peek.
Man, I feel like if Invictus didn't lose so many eco rounds, they would be in a different place right now. Because the same thing happened on Port. Like, everything was going well, and then suddenly they just lose against the Eagles. So they're trying not to make the same mistake. And Baines definitely comes in big time when you need him. Throws in the flash as well. Here's the defuse coming in. Oh, but the smoke. Oh, but Baines, he's doing everything right here. And Tita's the only one left alive. Yeah, Star spots him, but there's just not enough time. This is a weird duel, and somehow both players remain alive. But Invictus getting the 11th that they so deserved, because Elevate, they really did only have the Eagles in their names, but somehow they're almost able to make it work. So good stuff from Elevate, but Invictus doing what they should have done, getting the 11th. This gets as competitive as it is.
Yeah, this is now tied. Jeppa at 29. If Jeppa can get 3 more kills, well, it had to actually be 4, because Star record had only 12 deaths, so that's at 16 right now for Jeppa. So it would have to get 3 more kills to go ahead and take the EU record. But again, still, the history can be made still with these rounds left available to us. Jeppa is already cracked as it is, and could easily take the world record. But let's not give him too much pressure. He's got to get these rounds anyway. So if you get it, you get it. But you know what? Jeppa's still keeping this going.
Yeah, I mean, let's see who takes the first opening frag, because that's really, really important, right? He's not going to peek with his... No. He spots it. Oh, yeah, he's for the head, but he's so close up. But he keeps wallbanging it. Yeah, because he saw the leg, right? So he just keeps going for the...
How did that second one miss, though? That was straight center chest.
No, look, like, Titas is low on HP, right? But because it was like a wallbang...
Oh, yeah, through the wallbang, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally just missed who he was actually firing at. Yep, so yeah, he got it, but... Oh, no. Oh, no! It's all up to Jep. Like I said, it's up to Jeppa, but I didn't mean it this bad.
Yep, I mean, he's able to farm the kills here. If he's able to get 1, 2, perhaps even 3 more, if he gets 3 more, he's equal in terms of the score record. And there, oh no, not like this. No, Jeppa, that was close. That's quite unlucky. Gets overwhelmed, gets taken down. So that 30 bomb still out of reach for Jeppa, and Elevate able to secure the 12th. I mean, this is very, very close, but I feel like if Invictus are not able to take this map, it's pretty much over. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no way they're going to make a 3-map comeback against Elevate out of all teams when they lose kind of their most favorite map out of all of them. But this is very, very close, right? Like Invictus, they are 2 rounds away. If they're able to somehow take this one, it can really go either direction in the next round that's going to happen. So, oh no, they're just all going to rush for it. Wives on Wives. Yeah, he finishes it. Wives single-handedly holding down the bottom position and Stunner finishes it off. Euratio frag and a nice nade on the head of Baines in style. That's going to be 13-11 for the side of Elevate. The most competitive map we've seen yet, I'd say, in the finals so far out of all the games. Very, very competitive. Invictus making their best bet, trying their best to actually make it work, but Elevate reigning superior at the end.
Yeah, that 13-11, but I mean, look at that score, all those scores, just looking absolutely gorgeous. But unfortunately for the side of Invictus, Elevate able to take it again, so that's going to be 2 games on the board for Elevate. And again, it's just coming down to, you know, those, the real just, you know, who can pull the trigger first. And the unfortunate set of events right there at the end, you know, a star at the top of the E ratio, all Star had to do was just wait, you know, just wait till somebody just, you know, pops around the corner and, you know, that's it. But that it is now could be the next map coming up, could be our last. I mean, we are going to be seeing, you know, potentially all the way to the end, but as of right now, it's going to be going off to the 3rd map again. Will we be able to do it? You know, how Plaza is going to go? Honestly, it could go either way. I mean, Elevate is looking super strong, and they are taking names, but I mean, it wasn't easy on Legacy, but again, that was their top pick as far as, you know, them picking it first. So, I don't know. As far as Plaza goes, I'm really hoping that they can pull this out. But this is now Elevate's pick. They wanted this, so we'll be able to see kind of what happens. But I don't know. What do you think is going to happen here on the next one on Plaza?
I mean, I don't want to ruin the hype, but I do feel like this is like Elevate taking it in 3. Like, as I said, I feel like this was the chance for Invictus to get a map and get, you know, a bit closer to those 3 maps that you have to win. Now, Plaza, because it's Elevate's pick, they're kind of the favorites. I did see one of Invictus's players sent me in the DMs that they have actually been practicing, and he showed me this nice smoke lineup that they're gonna do. So hopefully that helps a bit. You know, apparently they've been really practicing their nades. But other than that, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I guess I just have to say that Elevate seem like the superior team in this next Plaza matchup. But before we move on to Plaza, we have to make sure that the players take a quick rest, you know, charge their iPads a bit. And to make it interesting for you guys, you are going to actually see an interview with one of Elevate's members. So before it was Invictus, now it's going to be Elevate. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and we will catch you after the interview and a break for the 3rd map of the best of 5, which is going to be Plaza.
What is going on? I'm Mantis from Mobile Esports, and today I'm interviewing Garzar, the head director of Team Elevate. Garzar, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thank you very much. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm fantastic. So we got a few questions today following your circuit matches coming up. So just kickstart this off, could you go ahead and introduce yourself to the viewers and tell us a bit about your team?
So my name is Garzar. I'm the head director of Team Elevate. I have been managing in Critical Ops for about 2 years now. We, Team Elevate, are one of the oldest organizations within Critical Ops, having been founded in the summer of 2017. Since then, we have managed to accumulate multiple achievements and awards, mainly within the European and North American regions. Currently, however, we have an Asian team as well, who are the champions of the first Critical Ops Asian circuit.
Alright, well, it sounds like you guys have accomplished a lot, and that's honestly great. So I want to know, considering your performance in the first 2 main tournaments, how have you prepared anything different this time, or do you think you're just sort of ready to take it into this final tournament?
Well, it is no secret that we have performed well in the first main tournaments, winning both. I hope we will be able to continue our performance going into this final tournament. I cannot say we have prepared any differently compared to previous matches, as we believe it is important to remain consistent in training and preparation.
Alright, well, I mean, you won the last 2, so I guess we'll have to see, coming into this final tournament, how you guys end up doing. And speaking of your performance, I want to know if you guys have made any roster changes after the last main tourneys that you think are going to make a difference for you going into this final tournament.
Well, Final Accord joined our competitive roster, however, he is not able to play within the final tournament. I do, however, look forward to seeing him in action next circuit.
So is it just like one of those cases where the rules don't let him play, so because of that he wasn't able to?
Yeah, I think so, pretty much, seeing as he joined just a few days ago. I think that's what it comes down to.
Alright, well I guess that's unfortunate, but you'll probably see him pop off in the next circuit. Anyways, I have a question regarding one of the maps in Critical Ops. I'm sure you've heard about the new map Village that's come out, and we haven't seen too much gameplay of it. So I'm wondering, if Village became one of your maps that you had to play in the final tournament, what would your thoughts be on it? Would you be ready to play it? Like, have you prepared for it?
Well, to be honest with you, nothing has changed for us since the last main tournament. We are just as prepared for the possibility of playing Village. We know that it is important now, more than ever, to have a grip on the newer maps in order to have a competitive edge.
Alright, well I guess we'll have to see if that ends up becoming a map that you guys have to play. And I got a question. I guess we're getting started to wrap this up. Where could you say that everyone watching can find your team on social media?
Well, discord.gg/E8 is our custom invite link. You can follow us on @ElevateE8 on Twitter. We also have a VK page you can view. Most recently, we released our team channel named Team Elevate, of course, where we will be uploading all sorts of unique content in the future. I recommend you check it out and have a look at what we have already posted.
Alright, so you guys made a team YouTube channel. That's interesting. I know most teams don't do that, so I think that's great that Elevate has made their own YouTube channel. And final question to wrap up this interview. I want you to tell me one player on another team that you look up to and why.
I actually like this question a lot, and I'd actually like to shout out two players. They're in the same team. I would like to say that Fair and Abdulkit impressed me a lot. Despite being offered a large sum of money to drop out of the final tournament so that a certain team would be eligible to take their place, they not only rejected, but also recorded the full conversation so that the respective team would not be able to participate in circuit for a long time coming. And to be honest, this display of fair play and will to win properly truly gave me hope for the competitive scene going forward. Big props to them.
Yeah, I saw a lot of things going on about how that team ended up getting disqualified, so I agree with you. I would also say I respect those players a lot for their decision. Alright, well, thank you for coming out to this interview, and good luck in your matches.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for having me. I can't wait to see how everything plays out.
Even though the kind of rifles are on the side of Elevate here, Rain have a bomb plant, and that's better than nothing, you know, especially out of an eco round. Aruka does come in with a nice wallbang on Venley. Gainsey takes on one, but Aruka, great performance as well as Noxic so far. So now a 2v2, the defuse is going to come in. The P comes in as but great positioning by Envy. A great positioning by Aruka, takes on one.
And Star taking down Faultless, although Venley ready and waiting, coming around the corner. Fallen Knight just kicking heads, just
what a
doing
shot.
work.
That makes it a 3v4. EXZ low as well, one shot, and he will go down. Now Noxy, he is so aware. He's checking back, but is the aim there? Oh, he gets one. He knows that there's another player here, probably calls out for help, gets another one. This is the Noxic that we know and love. He gets a double there, completely turns around. Oh my god, he's so nasty. He gets a triple there.
It's completely clear for B. They all went A, assuming that they're going to go A again, and now they've got to rotate back again.
Ooh.
And this is not going to be good. Star coming in. Clean triple.
Start to make this game more competitive. We do have to remind that this was Rain's pick, I believe, so, you know, we could see a completely different game on their side, but Venley, he's just crazy, man. What is this? How? Like, I'm happy if I do that in a dead match. That is like a Pirate's revolver, so, yeah, that's a cool addition. That's something I like about C-Ops, is that you can have, like, different gun models. Look at this, Volgrant, oh my god, that's disgusting. Really good play by him. Oh no! Seems like the info is just not given over to Faultless. That is a miscommunication, to say at least, and that's gonna be very costly for the side of Rain. This miscommunication, better at aiming as of now, but we know how good Faultless is. We know how good all these other players. And there you go, right when you mention him, speak of the devil. Faultless gets a crazy triple there, taking Rain to 3.
Three players still stacked over towards storage. Haven't seen anyone just yet, but Cody now has a bit of spidey senses, might be waiting for them. Cody does find nothing, actually. And Rap will take one down, and we'll get 1, 2, and 3. It's 2 versus 1. MGS is low. Hoodie, for some reason, just running out, trying to see if he can get a kill, I believe. The MGS would have a tough one here. It's a 1 versus 2. 100 HP on both of them, but he does take down Lucky. Will he get shot out here? He knows that one player's over towards Wagon. That's Bali. He has to just wait for this tap. MGS, though, the more time goes down, luckier he is, and now he finds himself in a winnable situation. MGS puts Rain on match point. It's the 1 versus 2 clutch. Air's gonna try and cover, and Fear is really gonna get tested right here. That flashbang doesn't blind him necessarily, but they're still gonna clear him out here. Or will they? Or will they? Yes, they will. Doing good damage on Delightful and to Agonized, so he's alerting his teammates of that. You can see their Hayek is gonna rotate out quickly, but he's not gonna get a chance to do anything. Wise finds 1, 2, and 3 kills, lines them up, knocks them down, and now it's down to Coldy. Can he do anything? Yes, he can. He can trade him out. Agonized now with Coldy. They're gonna have to take on this A bomb site. They will get that plant down, Coldy, but he is very low on HP. Just 3 left to his name, and now no teammate either. 3 HP versus 200. This is looking unlikely for Seminole. Saints 2 Angels could get way back into this one, but Coley's playing a interesting spot. They're gonna have to rush him, but as long as they pre-fire, he should get it. Oh, he could line them up! He could line them up! Oh my god, Coldy with 3 HP! He gets the clutch. I'm done. I'm out of it. Coldy ice cold in his veins. Quick on the flank. They know it's all over towards B, but the weaponry does not favor them. So Ice is going to try and come in now. Delightful finds 1. And they didn't see anyone over there, so he could stop the plant. He does stop the bomb plant. He gets another one. Isaac, the dagger in the back right now. This is a huge upset if they win this round out, and they will. Isaac with the 3K comes in perfectly timed. Now, sitting over towards B mid, hoping that someone peeks him out, and Barry B. Benson does get taken out. Hayek's now on this route with Clone. Does take down Clone, but they know exactly where he is. So, Annoy now will sit there, and we'll do some good damage. Agonized, actually, though, does get taken down by Hayek. So, a 2 versus 1, making this a little bit more costly than it should be. Coldy sitting on the truck. Can he get the tap? Oh, he does a nasty tap here, and Hayek's making this very, very doable. Annoy now has to come in for the 1 versus 1. He's coming in from B mid, and Hayek, does he spot him out? I think he does. Will he get this kill? No. Annoy rushing in quickly. He knows that he has to get closer to his advantage. And Annoy, can he get this kill? Hayek's now at 9 HP. He won't be able to get it. A very, very good attempt. A valiant effort by Hayek, but Annoy comes in and takes the pistol round.
The nerves of steel on Chris in that vent, but playing so cautiously, he wasn't able to confirm the movement outside that coalition hallway. There's Ness with 1, 2.
That's really important when you see a team do that. I've seen so many teams, they don't learn and they just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. But Seminole had it happen to the 1 round. They're like, yeah, we're not doing that again. Oh, you almost had a clap, man.
Oh, Ness! Ness!
Unbelievable.
Oh, he gets this. Oh, my God.
That's got to be a little annoying, man. Here to ratio. Fires, gives away his position. He's going to respond with a couple grenades of his own, and teammate Vape is moving. He's going to pop around the corner. Isaac's flash gets up. Oh, put.
Oh,
There is
Vape.
Delightful. Deciding to hang back and not push around that corner. Oh my gosh.
This map movement is so fast and so confident. Uphill battle on the breach side for Polar Ace.
Yeah, nice couple
here's
nades here. Yeah, it slows him down, though, and Neslo. A very nice down. A triple through the smoke as well. Andrew answers back on the Hoodie on the other side of the map, but over towards A mid. Neslo now with 3 kills. He has to find a couple more plays with his teammate. Does find one, and can he find the second? No. Bro is right there. Can he get the kill there? He won't find the kill on the app. He actually does. And the second. Oh my god, Vape. Also play the flank right now at this point. Polar Ace with 2 players as Neslo could come in for this knife kill. Is he going to go for the knife? Oh, he will go for the knife kill. The backstab at the last second. And Noi's going to come in from behind though. Tries to find 1 kill. Will get 1, but can he get the second 2? Let's find 1 and 2, but it's a 2 versus 1. This is a very strange round, and Clone is in a 1 versus 1. This is for the game. This is for the entire main tournament, and he will keep Seminole alive in it.
Vels not holding on the angle direction. Oh, now he is. Now he's slowly moving towards A short with the sniper. Has it scoped onto Baron. Baron gets taken down. 2 players are still moving on Tokyo and Yufia. Does he see them? Oh, he actually sees one of them. Yufia gets taken out. Vels, what is going on? Or he takes him in, but there he goes for the 3K. Not down Vels, because that's a big problem right now. Zion is unable to respond to him. And impressive again. Yufia, they're just pushing really hard, but there's no utility usage. There's no, like, nobody looks like a little pop flash or something like that. Because honestly, like, look at this. They're just walking into impressive like it's nothing. And he's still only gonna say, there he goes, another 3K, like just like that.
It's had a nice little momentum lead there, and it just got deleted because of some crappy internet.
Oh my gosh, no one's checking lower catwalk just like that. He moved fast, though. He moved really fast. Or Saints was too slow, because normally when you're moving a lower catwalk,
it was so incredibly lopsided, it isn't.
Look at the confidence, look at the confidence, look at the confidence. What democracy? Democracy! The 3K! The 3K on that! The confidence, but it's popping off here on the 3rd round. They are still in the game. They still have their presence here on port on that breach side. So yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how many rounds they will get for the breach side. You know, they really need this for that decider.
100%, they need that. I like to see that. I like to see this. Quante mid, unbelievable. The 3K, the 4, and he's gonna get the ace
as well.
Oh, he's not.
Look at the sniper just chilling there on the ground. He's not gonna get the ace, but it's a beautiful 4K. They all had.
SG para todo lado, apenas o Pedrão de AK-47. Nossa, a bangzinha foi perfeitinha, hein? Oh my god, double kill pra ele! Strix levando o kill e Pedrão. Não foi tão perfeito assim a bang, porque num wallbang, num varado, triple kill pra ele, levando também o Master Sloan e a Avance. E vai ter confronto aqui com o Mafia, hein? Tô correndo a bang, HE pra todo lado, segurou o spray Mafia, levando a primeira. Kino foi a vítima da vez, ele vai abrir, triple kill pra ele, Mafia levando, posicionando da melhor maneira para
Fierce though opens it up, takes down Genesis, Fault is there, and now they're going on the side of multiple rackups, 3 and 4.
Naruto though, so a 2 versus 2. Dave pulls out his weapon at the last moment and flicks around. Spot 1 on his with Humper teammate Cross to come in for the double kill and potentially the triple. Yes, he triples up.
So Euphoria. Ooh, an Ecstasy with a triple there. What a play. Can he get the ace? Ecstasy, what an ace.
All right, everybody. This is it. We're getting into game number 3, potentially the last one. I don't know about you, but I am ready to see Plaza This is Elevate and Invictus game number 3. We were already seeing Port. Kind of predicted Elevate would take it, in which case they did. Legacy was after that, and that was Invictus's pick. They got so close, and I mean, just it came down to just the smallest of details that ended up, giving Elevate the edge. They did a great job breaching in on the start of the match, and that honestly gave them probably the edge that they needed. And ultimately, Elevate took it, and now. Game 3, we're coming into Plaza. So Twist, this could be it. This could be the last and final one. We may not need Bureau grounded. What do you think?
Yeah, well, as I said, I feel like Legacy was really the map for Invictus to win, and even though it was close, they did not win it, so that makes it all the harder for them to actually make this full comeback and win the 3 next maps, because that's what they have to do, right? Like, if they don't win all the next 3 maps, they're out. As soon as they lose a map, they're out. So I feel like Plaza, it's maybe not going to be as hard as, for example, Bureau or Grounded, because even though it's Elevate's pick, apparently in the in the kind of break time, we found a screenshot in which Elevate actually really underperformed on Plaza just a week ago against not even a team that's in the finals. So perhaps there's some issues for Elevate on Plaza. Now it is their map pick, and once again it's only one game, and it's not the finals, so bad things happen even to the best teams sometimes. But I feel like Plaza perhaps is not the end today. Well, I still think that Elevate is going to win, but I'm just saying that Invictus, they definitely have some kind of a chance to actually win it. Yeah, it's going to depend. It's also going to depend, on which side to start on. If Invictus have to start on Breach, I'd say it's going to be a lot harder. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, best of luck to Invictus. We definitely want to see them at least get one map, right?
Yeah, and honestly, they've been doing at least a very good job at doing the knife rounds. They've taken every knife round so far, but they haven't taken the final match. So maybe this time they lose the knife round, and maybe they take the map. Let's flip it a little bit. But honestly, they'll probably take the knife round, but they really need to. Honestly, I think their defense is perfect for the most part, but they really need to put it down, or at least, find a way to punch through Elevate just a little bit harder, which I know is already difficult as it is, but nonetheless, if they could do that, they could easily take this. Let's see if they can take this knife round. Here we go. They're running straight into it. And look! Elevate took it. Maybe that's the omen. Maybe that's the thing that needs to happen. Maybe they'll take this and put a 1 next instead of that 0.
Yeah, that's all they gotta do. They've found their winning strategy. If you lose the knife round, you win the game. So Invictus loses the knife. Elevate, meanwhile, will go for the start on that Coalition side, it seems like. And yeah, this is what I said. I mean, Invictus, they have to start on Breach. They already have to start from kind of a deficit just because it is harder to win on the Breach side. But the good news is, once they switch over to that Coalition, they might be able to make a comeback. It really depends, on how their mental is affected, how many rounds Elevate wins in this Coalition side, and seems like Invictus, they will just go for a slow approach here once again, waiting for Elevate. That's actually a good strategy on Coalition side, is just pushing together. As weird as it sounds, pushing on the Coalition side on Plaza is pretty much a good strategy, because you can really get a backstab in if you're quick enough. So Invictus kind of expecting that to happen. Seems like, well, some players of Elevate are getting a bit aggressive, but other than that, they are just holding angles. And look at this. Oh, Wives gets a crucial frag there on Pre. So that makes it a 3v4 situation here. And Exolments is aware, spots the player, almost gets a shot, but Titas actually gets the better of him. So, almost, nope. Fearless. Wait, Fearless. Did we see him before? I don't think so. I think Fearless is a new addition. Or perhaps I'm missing something. But yeah, Fearless gets a nice. That is very nice coming in from Fearless. Gets a double there. And Rice actually with a quick refrag though. That's really important. But Wives able to finish it off. Elevate. Although it was close as these whole series have been, Elevate always seem to kind of come out on top.
Yeah, they do. They typically do, but they took the first round. This should be theirs to go again, which is definitely not great. At least for Invictus, they really needed to take that. I mean, honestly, in any case, really taking it. I feel like we say that every time. They need to take the pistol round, but it's like, if they're gonna be down, so many rounds that it's definitely would be the easiest to do. But Noxic, quick shotgun blast to Baines, takes him out, and so it looks. Oh no, Star coming from behind, coming through the center. Oh, even gets the turnaround. It takes him out. Takes Pre out. Noxic just gets a straight barrel stuff into T-Toss, leaving Jeppa all by himself.
Coalition wins.
And there it is.
Well, not for long. He finds some company, unfortunately, in the sense that he gets taken down. And yeah, it is confirmed. Fearless, in fact, this is his first map. So Elevate, getting fresh players in, getting, it kind of the tiredness starts to set in after the first 2-3 games. And that's why Elevate decided that it's time to swap out Aruka for Fearless. So he's coming in fresh. We already saw good performance him in that pistol round, getting a double with the Deagle. And yeah, I mean, it looks like Invictus, they're just going to have to go eco once again. I mean, they could have kind of forced something and tried to buy, but it seems like going eco might have been the better decision here just to build up that money. But Fearless, yeah, he is just fresh, man. He's ready for action. He's getting pushed. But there's two players defending the mid-side. Yeah, this is just all over pretty much. They're even trying to push up more. They know where the players are. Fearless, he gets a triple. There's no way. And almost a quad kill. Star, though, comes in and T-Toss, the only one left alive, gets sandwiched and Wives catches him off guard from the back. That's the third one on the board for Elevate. Very strong start to the game here.
Yeah, that is just... Look at that. He's already got 5 kills hanging out the top. 5-2. Although Wives is 4-0, but yeah, I mean, he's already at the top. I mean, he definitely a great addition. Not to say that Aruka couldn't, but definitely him coming in fresh, ready to go. Give Aruka a chance to take a break. And, if is needed, may come back. But, Fearless is still there. He was ready. He was waiting. I assume he was practicing all up until this point. I mean, he looks like he is just in it and ready.
Yeah, and look at this Noxic. He just wants to save up as much cash as he can just in case Invictus actually wins some rounds, then Noxic can buy for a long time there because he's staying with the shotgun. Or perhaps it's a tactical decision because Plaza is actually really good for those shotguns. A lot of close range areas where you can really utilize it, and yeah, I mean, Noxic is holding one of those close range areas. So in fact, on some angles in Plaza, the shotgun is actually a better option than the rifle. The problem with the shotgun is that it's really not versatile. As I said, it's really select angles. And if Noxic has to rotate and get away from that position, it's going to be hard for him to get frags. But just in the position he's holding, it's a great weapon. And so far, seems like Invictus might actually... Rice is moving towards that position, and Noxic, yeah, he gets one, lives down another one. I mean, that's pretty good. That's more than he could have done with the rifle, I believe, in that situation. And Excelments, he's gonna easily take down Jeppa. Just they did not expect Excelments to be holding that house position at all. And Baines and Rice, the only 2 players left alive here. Gonna be hard for them to do much. Excelments still holding that position, throws a flash, but he is low HP, so if he takes an aggressive peek, but no, he doesn't. But Rice, oh, he was on site. Wives. That's kind of a bad hold there, but he does kind of make up for his mistake by killing one, and then Fearless getting another one. So all good in terms of getting frags for Elevate. They are getting the 4th one on the board. Invictus still struggling to find an opener to this game.
Yeah, they're really having a hard time with this. I mean, 4-0 right now. Elevate is that 4 running. Again, this is potentially the last one. If Elevate's going to be playing like this, this is almost going to be impossible for Invictus to take this. Now again, they ultimately did get to choose what side they were on because they won the knife round. Elevate did, so this is definitely to be assumed. I mean, Rice getting a double, which is great, but also started too. Wives just literally made that look like the easiest thing in the world.
Yep, and with Rice going down, I mean, it seems like Elevate, it seems like Invictus, they're just struggling to find any openers in this game, like just in terms of getting kills, because like, if we look at the scoreboard, I believe Invictus have 5 frags in total in, like, what, 5 rounds? Never mind, sorry, Rice actually had 6, I thought he had 0, but yeah, but it's like, still, Invictus are like struggling to find kills, and I feel like Elevate, they are getting rounds, but it's more just based off of just good aim, rather than like, having really good holds or really good strategies. So Invictus, they're able to step up the aiming game here. Seems like Pre is going to get taken down, but Jeppa, once again, the man for the business right there. Getting the on Legacy was really good, but if if Noxic shows up like this, there's not much you can do on Jeppa. Even though he wants to play aggressive and overwhelm them, yeah, seems like it's a shutout anywhere they go.
See, what's really terrible for Invictus is Fearless is kicking in the door like, hey, I'm here to play. And you already had Star and Noxic to worry about. And now Fearless is a third to contend with? Like, that's just cracking them over their knees. And that's not good. They're already having a hard time with just two really, really good players. And now they're adding in Fearless that's just being just the absolute flashiest right now.
Yep. I mean, I don't know, like, if I was on the side of Invictus, I wouldn't even know what to do, because it's like, we try one thing, it just doesn't work. Somehow Elevate is able to out-aim us, just outperform us. We try a different thing, it doesn't work, and Invictus, they're trying to find any openers they can. They're not going for a kind of a steady push to one bomb site, they're just kind of getting all over the map and just trying to find any kind of hole, any kind of mistake in Elevate's defense. But Baines somehow finds a hole in that smoke, taking down Wives. So now, Baines, oh my god, Baines, there you go, that's exactly what Invictus needed. Even though Noxic gets a refrag, Jeppa with another one on Noxic, and now, finally, this is a round that Invictus can easily take a 2v4 situation. Oh, but Bomb, no, the Bomb is stuck towards B long, and that's exactly where Excellements is looking. Jeppa will just push through it, but he actually hears something. Oh my god, what is happening here? Finally, Pre takes Excellements down with a nade. That's a style point for him. And Fearless, I mean, he's the only one left alive. Even though he's been performing insanely well, look at this, 10 kills to his name. It is going to be hard to clutch a 1v4 here, and finally, Invictus get one on the board.
Yeah, this is definitely an impossible feat. I mean, he could, theoretically, if they just pushed him one at a time, I have no doubt that he would easily do it. But I wouldn't imagine at this current status of the game that Invictus would think about doing that. But, I mean, there's one already. But T-Toss holding it. Again, they probably shouldn't be looking for him. Should be trying to stay away. It looks like they are. They've completely left the bomb site. They're just hiding out together. They're not even going to worry about bothering with it.
Yep, and that's the first one on the board. Still a long, long way to go, but one thing that Invictus has going for them is that they are on the breach side, and that's a bit harder to play on Plaza, so if they are able to get a few more rounds on the board, perhaps they will be able to make a comeback on that coalition side of things. But yeah, Elevate, they're looking pretty strong right now, and the problem is that, like, the money situation on Invictus, it's not the worst, but it's also not the best. If they lose this round, then it's that they're gonna have to find some players might have to go eco, you know, it's not really the best position to be in. On the other hand, Elevate, I mean, Noxic is at 8k, you know, that's one of the reasons why, is because he just kept playing with that shotgun until he died, and that really, you know, pays out, literally, because he has a lot of cash. And yeah, seems like Invictus, they're just once again taking the slow approach. Last round it worked. So it's not a bad thing to do, just kind of slowly scouting out these players, seeing where exactly they are, and then Pre, the in-game leader, can actually make the call. Okay, we saw one there, we're gonna go there, or you know, something else, but that's something that you have to do, especially on the breach side. But Baines, once again, somehow is able to play around with those smokes. I have no idea how, but twice now he has spotted players through his smoke that did not see him. So that's once again great opener by Baines there, keeping Invictus competitive, keeping them in this game. And seems like oh, Star gets a refrag though. That's quite good. Now 4v4, and Fearless will get challenged any second now by Baines.
And look at that equipment going, and for days, Star already got hit with a grenade. Now Fearless, I'm surprised he took as little as he did, but damage is still damage. And so, with all those grenades, but look, they got 27 seconds. This is not good. They're going to get the bomb. They kind of forgot about it a little bit. Ooh, Pre opening it up, taking, oh, both of them out. Fearless and Star, leaving it open. 2 to 3. Seeing who can do what. Oh, leaving it perfect. Pre yet again. Can he get the fourth? It's Noxic. Ooh.
Oh my god,
and he
Pre!
is 4 pieces, all taken out by Pre. Wow.
Yeah, great plays by them, especially by Pre. Great sniper shots there. And Invictus, they're up to 2. So it seems like, once again, like, I don't know how, but like Invictus, they give many rounds away to Elevate, and then they suddenly make a comeback. And, you know, last time it didn't work out perfectly on Legacy. They got close, but It did not work out perfectly, but it does show that Invictus have that comeback capability. It shows that even though when they're down, 6 rounds and it's 0-6, they're still able to somehow find the strength and just not give up and keep fighting and actually get 2 on the board. So at least something going in the way for Invictus, but Star now able to find 1 on Banes. So, I mean, Plaza is really a map where if one player of the breach goes down, it makes it all the harder. Because on the breach side, there are just so many spots you have to go. And Star with another one on Jeppa just spots the small pixels of the head there. Gets one down. Titas does refrag on Star, but... yeah, 3v4, bomb down. I mean, 2 players of Elevate close, ready to refrag each other in case they peek. I'd say Pre has a pretty decent option here. To just peek with the sniper and eliminate Noxic, but that seems like what he's gonna try to do, but Noxic superior positioning there, and does miss the flash, but is able to just retreat back. And Rice, even though he gets excelments, there's 4 more to go, and I mean the bomb is now being spotted by Fearless. He is Yep, and oh, he actually gets spotted. Nice play by Rice, actually gets down Fearless, but the information about bomb is given, so yeah, look at this. Wives now is rotating towards A side of things just to make sure that Rice is not going that direction, and it seems like Rice will try to retake the bomb and go somewhere, but there's only 20 seconds left, so if Wives doesn't spot Rice soon, he'll rotate back to B, and it seems like that's where Rice has chosen to go for. There you go, Noxic just better positioning. Once again, Noxic has been so good with his positioning. Like, he's getting frags because of his aim, sure, but also because the positions that he's playing are just not something that opponents pre-aim. So he kind of gets that early shot advantage just because opponents have to flick on him. So good stuff by Noxic, doing what he does best, just winning kills and winning rounds. And yeah, 7 on the board for Elevate.
Also, all that money you were talking about, Noxic saving up, you just saw him spend it. He literally just dropped 2 Augs down for his teammates, just throwing them down. I mean, so that's that extra money that he was just saving up. It's actually coming in handy now. Jeppa Star getting 1 headshot on each, 1 going down. Of course, Jeppa's now down thanks to Star, but it is just the smokes right there, and that's gonna be Wives taking 3 out. So at this point, it's not looking too good because Wives going to get another one, along with Fearless hanging out, leaving it up to Titas all by himself. It's not good. I mean, he's great.
Nope.
Definitely can not do that. Fearless, nice headshot on Titas. I was just about to give him some words of encouragement, but even before I could even finish the sentence, it's like, oh, well, there it goes.
Yeah, the good old caster's curse kicks in. Remember when I said that Invictus are gonna take Legacy? Yeah, that happened. But yeah, Elevate up to 8. I mean, they're looking solid. Jeppa has a shotgun on the breach side. That's an interesting choice. Most likely he'll go for that B-long area because that's really the only place where he can utilize it. But Star, he's just so good. Switching up his playstyle, taking an aggressive peek. And 2 and 3! Oh my god, Star finally gets taken down, but it's all too late. And knocks it with a frag on Rice. Yeah, this is just Jeppa left alive. Even though we've seen how capable he is, I'd say the biggest surprise out of this final tournament, and actually the best player, at least today, for Invictus. I mean, sometimes that happens even to the best of us. Fearless takes a stabby jabby in the back there, gets extra 1,500 to his name, because once again, one of the reasons why you should go for knife kills is because they give you increased bonus for killing people, I'm quite sure. And yeah, that's a nice knife frag, taking Elevate up to 9. So Elevate are looking to close this half on double digits. That's really not something you see every day.
No, it's definitely not, and it's definitely not looking too good. I mean, again, maybe Invictus has some extra fancy things up their sleeve. I mean, Jeppa just getting 1, Noxic and Rice going to trade out and get 1 on each. Bree able to get 1 on Star, which is fantastic. The Fearless and Wives. Looks like Wives is going to be able to at least get 1. Potentially 2. He's taking some damage, giving some damage. Banes, look at that. Just literally almost nothing left. Better watch it. The grenades are flying. I don't know how Banes actually did not die from that.
Yeah, I mean, Elevator, they're even doing nade stacks. And that's another thing. Like, in this map, it seems like everyone is turning up. Because on Legacy, I mean, Wives wasn't really doing the best. At the end there, yes, he shut down the map. But other than that, like, he wasn't having the best game. But here, Wives is actually up to 9 kills. 2 deaths, I believe. So everyone is really showing up on Elevate. And it definitely shows on scoreline. Like, sure, it's a coalition-sided map, but still getting 9 rounds is quite hard. And that's exactly what Elevate are able to accomplish here. So only 4 rounds, separating them from actually winning out the Circuit Season 4 best of 5 in just 3 games. That would be quite unprecedented. I don't think we've ever seen that before. And there you go. This pistol round is going to change a lot, as always. Now, Elevate, they are pretty much all Deagle. Okay, never mind. Two P250s on Wives and Exalments. And the other side seems like P250 is the gun of choice there. And look at the stack, it's beautiful. On the minimap, like literally everyone from Invictus watching a different side of a site, they are ready to explode in case Elevate push A, but oh, Elevate, look how smart they're playing it. So 2 players are trying to open the B site and they have the bomb. So the idea is showing that they have the bomb. If they can plant it, great, they take the plant and the rest of the 3 players rotate. If they can't take the plant, they have to retreat. Invictus sees the bomb and they think it's B and they rotate and then Elevate push A. So Elevate, insanely good strat there, like both ways. There was no way for them to lose that strat. The bomb does go down and now 3 players have to rotate over, but you know, that bomb plant, it was just doomed to go down. With that strat, it is so perfect, and yeah, only 2 left alive, Rice and Titas. We've seen them play well, but Noxic able to take down 1, and Titas does get 1, but Fearless with a nice jiggle there takes down Titas with a deagle shot. But yeah, that strat, man, it is really, really good, because it's like, well, it's the 2 options, right? Like, either they get the plant, which is great, or if they don't, then Invictus just thinks it's B and Elevate can make it rotate towards A because they already have 3 players close to A. So great strategies coming in right when you need it to secure that 10th one on the board. And yeah, this just looks like Elevate any day now.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. 15, 15, and 14. Again, having 3 massive players that are running with each other like that. I mean, 1 or 2 kills each, basically, you know, that ends a round. And again, I mean, don't get me wrong, Wives is also doing great. So it's like, I mean, they're really feeling Plaza. I mean, it was one of those, maybe Invictus had something up their sleeve, you know, and was ready and prepared, but it's, it's not feeling too good. I mean, Team Elevate, they're at 10. It is, they only got 3 more left to go, and right now it's looking pretty good in their favor. Although Baines is able to pick up an extra weapon. There he goes, using it just to get the advantage he needs. But Noxic comes and denies that. So back to the shotguns we go. Star able to take out T-Toss. No shots, no nothing. It is even. 3-3. Never mind. It's 3-2. Star taking out Jeppa and leaving it up to Pre and Rice. And it looks like the A site is going to be where it's headed. Noxic with the bomb, but we gotta have Rice come on over and join the party, which he did, but unfortunately got taken out. Pre did get Noxic, so that's at least good. They didn't get the bomb planted, but they still got the round on the board. And Victus at 3, Elevate now at 11.
Yeah, I mean, Elevate once again turning a 3v5 situation to a 2v0 victory. So I feel like that's kind of the biggest downfall for Invictus, at least for today, is that they're not able to secure easy rounds. Like, if it's a 3v5, yeah, sure, you're kind of eco, but like, you should win that most days, right? There's been so many rounds where Invictus is like, it seems like, well, sure, like, they're gonna win this like 95% of the time, and then that 5% happens, and Elevate either win it or get really close to winning it. So, yeah, sure, people could say it's because Elevate is so good, but I feel like Invictus, if they fix this problem where a lot of the times, you know, they really have it around and then they somehow let it slip out of their hands, it would really make them a better team. Perhaps they could have even won one of these 3 games today, but it seems like Elevate, they're just ready to take it. I mean, it's pretty much impossible for Invictus to take it, especially with the bomb going down. Pretty much only 1 round remaining for Elevate to win, and Fearless, another knife frag. Jeppa is getting bullied today. He's been knifed twice. That is painful, but yeah, happens to the best of us, I guess. That's the price you pay for getting almost a 30 bomb on Legacy. You get knifed the next one. So Jeppa, great player. Unfortunately, he is still mortal, and you know, knife does damage to him. So that is going to be 12 on the board for Elevate. I feel like Invictus, they just, I don't know. Like, if I was Invictus, I'd just do a random strat. Just something for the meme, something funny, because obviously doing the standard stuff is not working.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Oh my goodness! Look, it's Elevate is just flying together. They are trying. Invictus is trying to go a little aggressive, but I don't know if this is gonna work. They're trying to, pinch him from the side, but it looks like it's not working out. Star and his elements, picking off one. Rice is chasing one. He's got him in his sights. Damage is dealt, but ooh, good enough to get the grenade kill. Free to get a Solomon, so 2 versus 3, like you said, this is something that they should be able to get. But yeah, if they can, that'd be awesome. But again, it's part of that where the a little bit of fumbling going on. But Star does go down. It's all left up to Noxic, which is still not going to go down easily, but definitely does this time around. And they get the defuse. It's going to bring them up to 4 on the scoreboard at least.
Yeah, it brings them up to 4. All they have to do now is win. How many is it? They only have to win 35 more rounds to take this best of 5. So Elevate have to win 1 to comparison. They have to, so it's good. It's definitely good that Invictus have won this round. But it's that. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard here, guys. And Invictus, I mean, they're still keeping themselves in this. Getting the 4th. Definitely better than 3. And Banes, there you go. Getting 1 on Fearless. That is good. Banes showing up once again. But, well, there's really a lot to do, as I mentioned before.
Yeah, wait. Why are you going to put it that way? That sounds so terrible. 35 or 1. It's like, oh, God, that sounds so daunting.
I mean,
but,
sure,
but,
like...
But it is true. It is true, though.
Yeah, if they get like 9 more, then it's more like 25 to 13, right? Because it's a new map. But yeah, it's still a huge number to go for here. So Invictus, I mean, they are winning this one. So that's how you do it. Just 1 round at a time, guys. Just 1 round by another. We'll slowly make this comeback on Plaza. Then we will somehow win Biru. And then we will win Grounded. That's literally all we have to do. But yeah, to be more realistic here, it seems like Elevate, they're struggling. They're starting to struggle. I mean, losing 2 rounds now, but it's this thing, right? Where like Invictus, they literally have to win so many rounds. Like Elevate is eventually gonna get, even if they start to play really bad, they're just gonna get lucky in 1 of these rounds. And that luck is, if not anything else, that luck is what's gonna tilt finally them towards that winning direction.
Yeah, if they can go anywhere close as far as tilting, don't do it. Don't push him. Wow, why would you guys? Come on. Well, either way, they did what they did, but as long as they can hold it down, looks like some eco is coming. Don't do what it's been on those eco rounds. Like those easy rounds. That's usually what we see they have a problem with. So hopefully these deagles do not get the best of them.
Yeah, so we see some good utility usage coming in from Jeppa, just making sure players don't push too quickly. But Pre once again showing up big. Oh no, not like this. Not an eco round, guys. Guys, listen. Please don't give them an eco round. Elevate. This is not the way how it should end. And it seems like Invictus know it as well. So they get 1 frag. They are in the lead, and in fact they have rifles. So even though Star has 1, and Star and Noxic is live. All right. Let's see this then. I didn't even notice that Star and Noxic, the 2 main players of these finals, the 2 players that have been showing up the most and getting the most frags, just the most everything, I'd say, is Star and Noxic. And seems like they are going to go for that A site, which is going to be open for business. Invictus, they're just not watching. What? They're all mid. They're not watching if they went A or B. The site would have been open. And Noxic, well, that's what happens if you don't watch not the A site or don't watch the B site. They're just going to take it. So the bomb plant comes in, and Noxic's position is also so hard to clear. Banes, he's just probably not even going to check it. Oh, but Noxic gonna get flashed. Oh, he spots 1. No.
Don't do it.
Noxic gets 1 and gets 2 to finish it off. Absolutely insane. Noxic plays it to perfection. The trigger discipline there was insane. And yeah, I mean, they deserve it, man. They deserve it 100%. Noxic, Star, just everyone showing up big time. Fearless, the sub, also coming in with 17. That is crazy, man. Like literally everyone showing up on Elevate for that last map. And congratulations to Elevate, as they are the Circuit Season 4 final champions. The first team, I believe, to take it in just 3 games. So it's a perfect run. They are still undefeated. Elevate in Circuit Season 4. Definitely the strongest contender we've seen so far. So the Rain era is over. I believe Rain won 3 or 2 of the previous circuits, so that's over. Elevate is your new champion, not only of the Circuit Season 4, but I'd say also just a very, very strong team people are gonna have to work hard. Teams are gonna improve a lot to beat Elevate. You know, as they look like right now, they're just undefeatable, and we've seen that in the score as well.
Yeah, no, the fact that they are absolutely and literally flawless all the way through Season 4. I mean, you can literally say this is a flawless victory for them for the entirety. I mean, and then not only that, let's top it off. That Star able to top and beat, and now is the single best individual player that we've seen as far as kills, assists, death, just the top stats too. So not only did they take the top stats in the EU entirely, they just took the entire circuit all the way home for Season 4. That is just absolutely ridiculous, but amazing. I love it. You guys deserve this. So much hard work has been put in, and just congratulations. It just beyond belief.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they 100% deserve to win it. And once again, also congratulations for Invictus to actually making it to the finals, because even though they lost the finals, they were the second best team, and that's still better than 99% of all the other teams that play Critical Ops. So congratulations to Invictus as well, and also G9 and S2, since they also made it to the finals. And all of them, as we showed in the pre-show, will get some kind of a cash prize and also some cases. So, you know, it's still a victory, maybe not the bigger one, but you know, they still got something, so that is good. Other than that, I believe that is going to be it for today and for the Circuit Season 4. A cycle has ended, you know, a big long season lasting 3 months has ended. Elevate, the new champions of pretty much everything, just whatever you can imagine. Yep, they got a man for that. They're going to do it somehow. So yeah, Elevate, absolutely insane performance. But yeah, that's going to do it. Before we end today, guys, I have to remind everyone that the Critical Ops Gleam giveaway is going on. The link is in the stream description, but you can also check the Nightbot in the live chat, I believe. The good old Nightbot, sometimes he posts the link so that you can click it, still join that. Also, the Zuvvii clips, if maybe your last chance to upload your clips, try to get, you know, some cash, try to get something out of, hopefully you win, hopefully you actually get the $500 or the $100, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, that is gonna do it for Circuit Season 4. Oh, we still gotta thank the sponsors, but I'll give that one to you, Master.
Absolutely. So after you guys get all the cash in your pockets, after you get your critical pass, show some love to our lovely sponsors for mobile esports, Compact Esports, and the people who made this entire thing possible. Critical Force, the guys, the ultimate guys at the top making this thing not only possible, but the game itself. So show them some love. And also, again, Zuvvii for that clip contest that is just barely still going on. We're coming to the end. So get your clips in, get the app, you know, get those downloaded. If you don't have any clips, go ahead and load it up, get some, you know, get into some rank, get into some casuals, and just do some absolute flashy dynamite action and get those clips added. But guys, this is the end for Europe. We still have SA and Asia to close out, but unfortunately, this is the end for Circuit Season 4 for us until next season. So keep an eye out for information on that. So make sure you're following not only this channel and subscribing, follow Critical Force and, of course, the mobile esports and Compact Esports, so that everybody posts all the updates. Make sure you're getting them from somewhere for all the details, especially for signups for you guys at home. You guys can make a team, sign up, be a part of this, and, you know, potentially be here with us and our beautiful faces talking about you and your team. So guys, just keep an eye out for that, and we appreciate you guys hanging out, watching, and having a great time. But unfortunately, this is the end. I'm a master. And that's the twist guy right next to me. So guys, we will see you guys next season.
See you guys next season.